story time, coming to us from an ancient rhyme. Witches, dragons, saints and kings, weavers of spells and magic things, forest of dark and mountains of grass, here comes a story arc.
Okay. All right, welcome everyone to the second session of this, that's not a one shot I guess, two shot, Riddle of the Raven Queen. I guess to kick off, I think let's just have a quick run through of the characters that we've got for today, including a special guest coming in for the second part of it at a really timely moment. So I think Orov, we'll just go along the line here. Orov, can you just describe how your character looks and your the brief elevator pitch?
Sure. So Orov is a cocky, tactical-minded, utility-style wizard who looks like kind of not exactly like what you expect a wizard to look. He has adventurer's clothes that look expensive, and really the only hint to him being a wizard at all is that he carries around a rather intricate book that you could guess was a spell book.
Okay. What's your focus, or do you use components?
I use components. Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, Belvar, would you like to describe yourself?
Yes. Belvar is a 6 foot tall human paladin who's on a journey to seek out knowledge. He's of the Watcher's oath, so he's trying to find out knowledge for extraplanar things.
Okay. Did I catch Asimar? Is that right?
Human paladin.
Okay. I'm mixing up my paladins here. So that's Belvar. Oscar.
Oscar's a stout little dwarf. He's a forge cleric, so he loves working in the workshops, and turns out he was handy at patching up all the other dwarves that ended up getting themselves into a bit of mischief while making their various contraptions. Right now he's got a raging headache, and he doesn't remember ever drinking this much ever, so he's a little bit upset, and he doesn't like confined spaces, so he's freaking out a little bit right now.
Right, you've been there for 12 hours or so. Okay, so there's a dwarven cleric and Cather Lily.
Yes, Cather's a young human who used to be in a tinkering school until he quit and decided to take up fightering. Where was I again? He decided to try to write a book on modern fighting. Anything he remembers from last session continues to make good experience for what he should do this time.
Okay. And Dawnbreak.
Right. Can you guys hear me, or is it still
you're back in
not
business.
very? Oh, cool. All right. So Dawnbreak is a very, very large Tabaxi barbarian, 6'7" tall and 280 pounds, and he used to be a slave, but he was freed by elves, so he owes them like his freedom and his life, and yeah, now he's currently trashing around in his cell because he hates being locked up.
Right. And before I go to to Althea, I guess just to where the five of you last got to last week is you had been asked to go and investigate and assist a nearby elven community deep in the Cormanthyr Forest that had been subject to multiple drow raids over the last few months. You went to the village, which is not really a village; it's a series of interconnected groves. Found that they had lost a lot of their most experienced defenders, and helped with it to some defences to somewhat. But the leader of the whole community is sort of entering their autumn years and starting to enter like a reverie type period, and just as you were sort of starting to assist and help investigate, she turned up missing, and a path through the woods led you effectively to this drow outpost. You infiltrated, fought your way in, but unfortunately some of you succumbed to the drow poison. Some of you were chased down in the woods later on, having escaped. I think that was only one of you, Orov, looking at you. And others were beaten unconscious with drow blades, short swords, and a particularly nasty shadow assassin and mage and some sort of drow warrior. So the mage kept lightning bolting and a number of things, and you did well, counterspelled a few things, but eventually got captured and brought back to these handy dandy cells. There's enough there. You've regained consciousness, you've not got any gear, it's completely dark, you're in an area where you can see through bars across a 20-foot chamber to a main place, and you can hear, and I think Oscar and Kathy, you're in a position to see through the bars. If you, with your dark vision, if you've got it, I think that's probably just Oscar. There's a elf, looks like one of the Dripping Leaves elven warriors of some sort, sitting in a cell opposite you, Oscar. So, Althea, would you like to also describe how you look to them?
Yeah, Althea is just a dainty moon elf, black hair, blue eyes, and she tends to like the shadows a lot. She's a nice little rogue who's got into a bit of trouble beforehand and ended up in a similar fate as you guys.
All right. So there's I guess for the others that wake up, Althea, you have seen these five be dragged in, unconscious or semi-conscious or poisoned, dumped in the cells, stripped of all their stuff, and then the cells locked, and drow have sort of gone off to also bind their own wounds and recover from the invasion. So at this point, I guess, does anybody want to do anything or say anything? You can talk to each other through the bars.
Hey, is anyone up?
Fresh meat.
Said that.
Unfortunately, my gear probably included my dark vision goggles, but can I kind of hear the presence of guard-like beings?
You can't hear any guards. Some of you may have heard footsteps come and seen drow come through into the chamber every so often, and then leave through the door to the east.
Yeah, I think Dolbrick is throwing himself against the bars and just slashing the walls, roaring like a crazed animal. Yeah.
Yes, but first we need equipment.
Mm-hmm.
We've also established last session that I had a door in my cell, right?
Yes, you think that you can see, or you can determine that there's some sort of secret compartment, maybe about 2 foot by 2 foot, and it's a loose block, able to be moved most likely, and so a secret compartment or passage, but it's pretty decent size.
I will gently open the door then. This is totally not a trap that'll kill me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm scared for you.
While he's doing that, I'd like to examine the main door on my cell to see what sort of hinges are on it.
They're stout wooden doors, iron bound, and with bars in a sort of 2 foot by 2 foot window set into each door. Cather, I'm just going to move your token. You're not actually going through, but you can see that there's once you pull the block out, there's a passage beyond.
Nice.
Can I use my stone cunning to inspect my cell, see if there's any way I can work my way out?
Sure. Do you want to roll a I think it'd be...
Stone cunning uses history check.
History, okay, there you go.
Just double
Double
Okay,
proficiency would be like 23.
Yeah, so Oscar, you investigate this stone, and it looks like it's been... it may have been a natural cave at one point, and it's been smoothed off, probably with magic from the looks of it. It doesn't look like it's been worked.
Could I summon my familiar? Oh, I have a familiar, which should be a spider.
Okay. Yep. You can summon the spider, and Althea. This is probably a timely point. If you wanted to share anything with the group that you know, you can jump in here.
I would be careful jumping straight out of your cells. There are a few things up and down these halls that can get nasty.
Do you mean like traps?
Or
Or just nasty people?
something big? Something.
Oh, I like big things.
Well, you can have these ones all to yourself. The smell
So we
of
tried that
ozone
once already.
The smell of ozone normally makes me sick.
Of course, there'd be people checking down these halls. I'd be disappointed if they weren't.
So
I want to kick my door in frustration.
You hear a voice from the window at the end, and the voice sort of talks in a bit of a hoarse, elven accent, but not quite elven. But it's got that same sort of lilting rhythm, and says, "So you've awakened."
yeah.
I've been here for many days now, and I need a way to get out. Are you willing to work together?
Oh, if it gets me out of this cell, I'm about ready to do anything.
Well, hold on. Who are you exactly?
Okay. He says, "I am Balvern."
Belvan?
Myself and my group were on a mission to this world, and I was a rear guard and got captured by these cursed elves.
Huh.
Oh, so you ran into him just as much as we did.
Could I send my familiar crawling across the walls and see through its eyes?
Who's that? Is that Orof?
Orof, yes.
Yeah, yep, sure. So what I can do is, while it won't be useful for combat, I'm going to just grant you dark vision.
Okay.
So that for the purposes of this, you can see through his eyes.
Thank you.
So for some of you, you'll find that your vision, your token is just, I've switched off vision because there's no light sources in the room. Let's see, lighting.
I wonder if we can make or like add some placeholder token for my spider.
Yeah, I can do
just
that.
so I can move it around.
Yeah. I'll give you vision for the time being because it's just one room that's going to matter. Let's see.
Okay.
Well, I can see Dawnbreakers on the other side from me,
Yep.
one cell over.
Yep.
Can't quite tell who's directly across from me.
Directly
Can't tell
across-
where the rest of you are.
No.
Yeah, I can only see Oscar too.
You can ping on the map for yourselves. The colour of your name on the bottom, ranging from pink through to blue, is also the colour of the ping. You can echolocate.
Cool. I like that.
Intriguing.
I can see some people.
Okay, you hear the
Can I
door.
make an attempt to get out of my shackles
Sorry.
and
what's-
possibly pick my? Can I try and pick the lock to my cell door, please?
Sure. Now you don't have your thieves' tools, but you do. You have something ferreted away, I think, from what we were talking about. Your background.
Yeah.
Either
Slip out a piece of metal that I've got, sewn in the
Yeah.
somewhere.
Okay, so you start mucking around with it, and you're fairly confident that you've got the right set of skills to open this door. But while you're doing that, you've got tumbler number 1, number 2, and you're working your way through it. The door opens, and you hear this, heavy footfalls, and this enormous beast comes walking through the door and sort of snorting, looking left and right and sniffing the air.
I'm going to keep my door closed.
Okay.
I'm not opening it yet.
It's not quite
Oh,
unlocked.
he's a
It's
big
going to
horned one.
rock at it.
What the hell is that?
I've got a handout for you.
I'm here, you coward.
Whoa.
Whoa! What the hell is that?
It looks like it's got the.
He's big and he's ugly, that's what that is.
Looks like the upper body of some monstrous beast, and the lower portion is like a muskox or a bison, but with cloven hooves. It's sniffing the air left and right, looking angry, looking like ready to unleash, and between its fingertips, lightning seems to crackle every now and then. And it sort of just does a patrol. I'll just close that down so I can see. And it goes past the pillars. If I can get it to move. It's probably going to go about 40 feet soon as my Roll20 catches up with me. And it goes up to the end and then opens the door at the end. And then you hear this
Neat.
you hear this crack and a thud, and then it's like a squish and a groan, and then the door comes back through, and this thing sort of comes back through, and it takes time to look in through each of the bars, Orov, Dawnbreak, and Althea, and then moves out through those doors into the rest of the room.
Would that be the big thing you were talking about?
Yeah, I've been holding off leaving my cell because of that thing.
So even if we break out, it won't be an easy situation.
Of course it wouldn't be.
I can probably help you guys get out of your cells, but there's no way I can get out of here by myself.
Oh,
So
true.
you help me get out of here alive, I'll help you out of your cell.
It's a pretty good deal.
You hear a voice pipe up from.
We can't promise the first, but we'll take the second.
You hear a voice pipe up from the other end of the prison, and it's that same voice, the elf. It says, and it sounds quite puffed, and he said, every hour on the hour that thing comes in and kicks me.
That thing's mean.
So-
Right,
so we have an
59
hour.
minutes, not let's be here.
Yeah.
So we've got an hour to get out.
He
How long have
says,
you been here?
I've been here for days, and Ulvela said she's going to. You might have heard people say, I'm going to beat you to within an inch of your life, but with her she meant it. Take you down to this close, and he holds up 2 fingers up to the bar, this close to death, and then mercilessly stops.
All right, well, let's get out of these cells, let's find our stuff, and let's get out of here in 58 minutes.
He says,
Top people.
he says,
Agreed.
Your stuff's in here. This is the room where they keep all of their gear, loot.
Oh,
Sorry.
well,
Wait,
that's
which room?
Can I
Yeah.
see if one of the bars of my cell is particularly like rusty or old?
Is that Dawnbreak?
Can I walk out of my cell?
Yeah. So what I'll do.
Yeah, that was me, Dawnbreak. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just finish off with Althea. Althea, if you do your Thieves' Tools roll, please.
Yeah. Are we doing sleight of hand?
Yeah, I think if you've got proficiency in 3 Thieves' Tools, all it is just a straight dex roll, but you add your proficiency bonus. Much
Just a moment.
Much like any skill that's a dexterity based. I think you'll have in D&D Beyond. You should have Thieves' Tools as a proficiency listed there somewhere, and you should be able to just click it.
I think it's trying to tell me my sleight of hand. That's all.
Oh, if you've got proficiency in sleight of hand, then roll that instead. It's the same roll. Okay, let's have a look here.
it's pretty good. Oh wow, it's 10.
The best roll.
Okay, Althea, you click the door and it swings open.
So I believe it's Dawnbreaker is the big barbarian, the big muscly boy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right next to you. Can I see about the bar right now?
You can see out of the bar, yeah, and you can see.
I do have a. No, I mean, can I see if there's a weaker bar or something like that?
Oh yeah, do an investigation.
I want to try each bar.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do an investigation for me.
I'm pretty dumb, so.
That's all right. Oh. Okay. Okay. You're absolutely confident with that too, of that you've got the weakest link and you're ready to go, ready to rumble with it.
Right. I'll try to. Yeah, I'll use all my force to try and pull it.
Okay. Can you do a
Yank it back.
You can just do a straight athletics roll, but disadvantage.
Okay. So I do have advantage at breaking things, so it's a normal.
Yes, go for it. Oh,
Then-
It's
10.
Well,
10.
Okay, so Althea, you can hear Dawnbreak he's got 2 feet on the door. He's off the ground and he's got 2 hands and he's heaving. There's Musashi muscle powder streaming out his ears, but it doesn't break.
Would you like me to let you out, little kitty?
Who are you, little thing? Yes, of course I want to get out.
Okay, do you want to do another?
I'll try and pick you. Yep.
Go for it.
Oh my god!
hmm.
I'm rolling horribly.
Oh no.
13. There we go. You managed to open it, and Dawnbreak, you managed to come out. You can come out.
Oh, thank God.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
You're looking at someone.
Oh,
about-
don't call him that. Last time I called him that, I woke up yesterday.
He's about 3 feet tall, 3 feet taller than you.
If you weren't an elf, I would eat you. And he'll walk to the. Orof is here. He'll try to break the bars again. He'll try to yank it back. All right, Orof, my turn.
Yeah, help me out here.
All right, can I roll again?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my God, 11.
Oh.
These bars are pretty dirty.
okay, so you managed to
No
break
way.
Orlov's door.
I'm just.
Orlov's door, and you're
You
free
try-
to go.
You tried. Yeah, I think they fail, right?
It
Oh,
was 17,
alright.
wasn't it?
First roll, yeah, the first roll was 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And he yanks back the bars and then he looks at the elf like, you see how you do it.
Yeah. Belvar, Cathar, and Oscar. Are you guys doing anything
Yes.
while this is all happening?
Yes. I'm waiting
Trying my
patiently for
best
someone
to
to come and
find
let
the
me out of
light
here.
and failing miserably.
Sorry, what's that, Cathar?
I would like to try.
Hang on. Cathar, what did you just say?
Trying my best to find a light and failing miserably.
Ah, right, okay, yep. It's a bit grim. What about you, Belvar?
I would like to put my foot on the door and thrust the door outwards,
Okay.
like they do in FBI break-ins.
Okay, there you go. Can you roll an athletics for me?
$16.
Okay, you managed to break out as well. And Battern reaches his hand through the bars and says, "Have you got any healing? If you can get through to me, your gear's here, and I have a way to get us out of here without having to go through all those drow."
I walk up to him.
Okay.
I walk up to him, put my hand on him, and say, "This isn't much, but I do a first level cure wounds on him."
Awesome. Do you need your holy symbol for that?
I will need my holy symbol for that. Yes,
Yeah.
I just realised.
Wait a second.
I will ask him. Could you get the get my holy symbol of the
He says he can't. It's all locked. It's
of,
all in chests here.
This is a lie. You do not need your holy symbol for this. You just need a voice and hands.
It's
I'm
They don't
gonna.
have hands.
Well, then
Someone, for the love of God, please come and let me out of my damn cell.
Then I will put 10 points of
All right.
into him. Then
Hold on, I just want to finish Belfast.
I don't need a holy symbol for that.
Then we'll move over to you. So you're just going to lay on hands for 10 points to Belvin, yes?
Yep, 10 points.
Okay, you hear this.
I'd like to pick Belvin's lock
Oh, yeah, okay. Do your.
when I get a chance.
You're going to pick. Which one? Oh, the lock at the end.
Yes.
Okay, move yourself across.
I think that's the right spot.
Yeah, that's right. Off to the west. And Dawnbreak, if you want to roll a athletics for Oscar's cell, that'll get him out as well.
Can I do something on my end as well to try and help him?
Yeah.
Well, no, probably don't need to actually, looking at that one.
They put little guy and he'll just break everything in front of him.
Okay.
Can I kind of sniff the air and to see if the big thing is around? I know he probably is away, but
Is that
Perception.
Dawnbreak? Yeah, you can do a perception.
yeah.
Cool.
Okay. You think you can hear the sounds of talking, but it's not right outside the door, and it's in Drow. Of dialect of Elvish.
Hey, for now we're okay. They seem to be far away. So.
All right, good. Now, can we get out of here? That's in a direction not where that big thing went. I'm not dressed for the occasion of dealing with that thing.
Yeah, that thing went to the west, into the main complex. Do you get to, just for my information, what do you guys see? Do you guys see a sort of a map of all the areas you've been?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you know the sort of
It's
general
great.
layout. Okay, so if I describe the general layout is going back into the main room where the people were doing weapons training. That's the direction it went.
All right. So over.
It went to on my screen, it went over to my right somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm kind of lost here. There was another prisoner that was trying to help us, right?
And that's where our stuff is.
That's right. I was gonna try and pick his lock and get in there.
Okay, this one's a little bit harder. It's not like a regular prison cell. But yeah, you go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
23 sleight of hand. It's handy, just so that you guys know. It's a bit hard for me to keep track of all the dice rolls. So if you see it, you can feel free to call out the number that you actually roll, because I'm often got my eyes on a different part of the screen or whatnot. So yeah, 23, awesome. So you crack into this door and click, it opens. I'll see if I can open it up for you.
Wow, that's a thing.
That should give you a bit
What
more
the heck
visibility.
is that?
Please tell me that was the thing we've been talking to for the last 5 minutes.
Yes. And while you can see that they look like an elf in sort of form, he's completely bald, completely pale face, and with absolute black eyes, like there's no whites of the eyes at all.
Never seen someone like you before.
He says, I am not of this world. We
Not
are
of this world.
Shadowkai.
What world are you from?
We come from the plane.
You smell weird.
We come from the plane of. We hail from the plane of shadow.
Huh.
Well, how did you end up here?
I was with my group on a mission for our queen. We were seeking someone who interested her, and while we succeeded, I was the sacrifice as the rear guard. And he sort of looks a little bit downcast as if he's failed, but still quite determined.
And
Oh well, is our stuff in there?
He says yes.
Cool stuff. Can you point me in the direction?
Yeah, so just inside the room there's a few large chests.
Okay.
Alright, I'm cracking through them until I find my stuff and then I'm getting dressed.
Okay, it looks
Yeah.
like they are...
Do you see one that has a nice spell in there?
They look locked.
I'm going to go to the nearest one to me and unlock it.
Okay, can you roll a... Yeah, do the sleight of hand again, that's fine.
Oh!
Holy.
27.
Okay, let's see, just want to bear with me a minute. Okay, you mess around with a lock with your sort of makeshift thieves tools. You hear a bit of a click clack and you're pretty confident. And then there's this slight smell and then a flash and then there's this huge explosion.
Ah,
Oh, whoops.
figures.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Orov tries to back away, but the splash gets Althea, Oscar, and Belvar. It does
Yikes.
18 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Is there no
I get
dex
to-
save for this?
Sorry?
Is there no dexterity save for
Yeah,
this?
it is. It's a dex save for half.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
Belvar, you can have a dex save as well to take 9 instead, if you can pass that. Okay, so Althea, you pass. Oscar and Belvar, you take the full 18. And I think,
And I've got evasion.
yes, so it goes down to 0.
So that's none for me.
Yep, you were just opening up.
Oh my god!
You were opening up the
Just ducks down.
open up the lid from the back, and so all the blast goes out onto everyone else. Very good. And there's some armor and weapons and gear in it.
Was that a loud sound or just
The explosion.
yeah? Was it like a big?
Yeah, it wasn't massive. It wasn't, but definitely made a sound.
All right. I want Dombrick to go back to the other door, and I want to listen for any other sounds to see if maybe they're coming.
Okay.
Hmm.
You think you can hear?
This armor and weapon in this chest that was opened. What armor
All of
does
your
it look like?
all of
and
your
what
gear
weapon?
is within.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Oscar is donning his armor and shield and warhammer.
Okay. I think some of you have got magical
It-
plate.
And shield.
Magical plate. I think a plate takes about 10 minutes to put on.
Yeah, that's what I was going to make mention. my plate armor is going to take a
Okay.
long time to put
Alright.
on.
So you get your Allen key out and start
So-
doing your IKEA business, and everybody else is grabbing their stuff.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 for perception. Do I hear any worrying thing?
You do. You hear footsteps that sound like they are rushing but trying to be quiet. And maybe most of them are, but there must be a klutz among the drow somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna rush back.
Hang on. Was this a hidden room?
No.
No. Okay.
I hear someone coming and we
how long do you
gotta
think
go
it'll take to
now.
get here?
Althea's grabbing all her stuff and running back to her original self.
Hello, DM. Did it sound like it was far away, or was it closed already?
Yeah. By the time you move back to tell everyone, the door opens and there's 2 drow there.
That's all.
That should be fine.
Good. Are they just inside the room? Like they
Just
just got in?
They're just outside the room, actually. Cather, I'm just switching on your vision because you've got your goggles back.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna push everybody inside this room and close the door.
Sure.
What I'll do is Dawnbreak. Can I have you and Cather roll initiative? I may as well get everyone to, just for the shits and giggles.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, I do have advantage. That's
So
17.
Althea, what you do? Are you okay? Well, you need to highlight your token, and when it's highlighted, then click initiative in D&D Beyond.
Good God.
So when you said I got my goggles back, did I manage to get everything other than my armor back as well?
Yes, it's just stuff that's going to take more than a round or so to put on, or more than a minute. But you've had a bit of a flurry of activity as soon as the gate got opened. It's just I think Dawnbreak sort of wandered over to listen, and then came back to say, "Hey, I can hear footsteps." And by the time he got back there and told you, you've got enough time to grab your axe, grab your sword, grab your whatever, and throw your backpack on. Armor would take a bit longer. That's all.
Right.
Okay, I'm just going to sort the order here. Descending. So Orov, what do you want to do?
Oh boy. Well, we're all.
Just a second. Before we start, did I manage to get everybody into the room, or
No, that'll
was
be
it out of
no.
my?
This will have to be what you do if you're trying to sort of get in and close the door.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So me and Kader are still outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I would also still be like.
Yeah,
right
and a couple
here.
of people sort of are clamouring outside the doorway, sort of thing, or just in the doorway.
All right. Well. Crap. Okay. I'll step forward just so I can see. Oh, that's not. I can't. Ooh. Nah, I'm not gonna step this far. Knowing that I can't see anything, I'm just gonna block the passage with a. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna block the passage with my wand of webs.
Yay. If
Oh,
worse
yeah.
comes to worse, then
Let's
Okay.
see. Did that work? I'll put it right. Yeah, actually, there's about right. hopefully it caught some of them.
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay, so the web goes off, and they get a save on their turn, I believe.
Yeah, and then I will move back. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Let's see. So Dawnbreak, what do you want to do?
Shit, so currently they're stuck in the web, right?
Well, there's a web all around them, and they're in it. They're not necessarily stuck yet until we figure out whether that's the case or not.
Shit. I wanna... For some reason I can't see the web. I should be able to see it.
Yeah, it's 20 foot in front of
It's
the
just
door.
very dim.
Yeah.
It should be like this area.
Yeah, it's
Shit, I don't know, like, I really don't know what to do now. I'll just ready an action if something pops up here. I'll try and shove it back or knock it prone. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Oh yeah. Okay, no worries. That's Dawnbreak, right? Just making sure I'm good.
Yep.
Okay, so the two drow that are in the web, they get their saving throw.
Yep.
What number?
DC 15.
15. Okay.
Oof.
Okay. One of them is stuck in it.
Nice.
The other one, however, oh, I'm moving your web for you. Oh, I see. It was because the let's see. I'm just going to
Move
move
it
it back.
2 back. Yeah.
So one of the drow moves through it, fights his way through. Whoop, just makes it, and then lifts a hand with a crossbow and shoots at you, Dawnbreak. What's your arm class?
17.
Okay, he hits.
Oh man.
You know about this sleep poison that they carry?
Mm-hmm.
So you need to do.
These fucking boys.
Okay, it does 5 piercing damage. Do a con saving throw.
Right.
Con saving throw, Dawnbreak.
Oh, come on, let me please succeed. Yeah. 23.
Hey.
Okay,
Nice.
you flex.
Not this time.
You flex your bicep and the poison just squirts out. The,
Oh God.
I love that.
it's at that point that you hear something behind the drow, and this arm comes reaching through and
Uh-oh.
grabs the drow from the web and just yanks it out.
Oh boy.
I think the big thing's back.
Well, good thing we have a pile of stuff between us and the beast.
Yeah, we had a Cather.
shit.
Yes, actually.
Smelly guy, show us the way out.
Spooky.
Wait a second. He seemed to have gone through the web very fast.
Yeah, he has to do a save, right?
Oh yeah. He has to save when he.
Right. And even on a pass, it's still difficult terrain.
Okay, so 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. Okay, so he pressed through and ends up about here, and he's dashed to get to that point. But he sort of, in his hands, between the two fingers, lightning arcs, and he conjures this javelin of electricity. He looks like he's readying it to throw.
Yeah.
Balvar. Oh, hang on. Just,
I'm going
He's-
to.
he's
just
on
before you move on.
Save?
Before you move on, let's see.
So then, the
Coming.
5 and 4 made the save for the beast?
Sorry?
Or was it the 5 and 4 made the save for the beast, or was it the 14?
I can't remember.
Wait, what?
But he hasn't been able to do anything this round for want of a. And he strides out of
I
darkness.
could have sworn he was
Darkness
supposed to be
is an
straight up
action.
restrained.
Yeah, if he fails his save, then he would be restrained by the webs.
Yeah. And then you see inky blackness cover where the webs are, so you don't actually see what's happened through there.
No, not again.
Althea. Oh, hang on. Did I
Oh,
miss somebody?
nope,
Where
he's-
is? Where's Mr. Fellow? Sorry. No. Yeah. So Batterns should be going. He was on a 50.
Balvar haven't gone yet either.
Who hasn't?
Oh, yeah, it's Balvar.
Yeah. So Battern, then Althea, then Cathar, then Oscar. That'll get us to the end of the round. So Battern
No,
says, quickly, come in here, come
No.
in and close the door. And he gets out a candle and puts it on and lights it.
Okay.
Oh, guys, come on, get in here.
And that's his action. Althea?
Just quickly, all our if we had light gear like leather and stuff like that, we've got it on. Yes.
Yes. Yep. Light armor and medium
Cool.
armor you can be wearing this one.
I'm assuming then I've also got my slippers on, so I would like to walk up the walls until I'm basically on the roof
Okay.
in the from basically where I am now.
Yep.
I want to be on the roof.
Okay. You're out of lightning bolt formation. Cather, Orov, and Althea were sort of all
Yeah.
nicely lined up before. Cather.
Okay, since you're on the roof, I can probably move through you.
That's true.
I also remember that this was the Drow's last location before the web happened.
Yep.
Or, no, the darkness. Okay. I'm going to shoot into the darkness.
Okay. Roll to hit with at a disadvantage roll.
9 did not do it.
Okay.
8
So
also did not do it.
you see the.
Thankfully, I probably did not need to hit. We were just trying to run away.
Yeah. Any movement or bonus action?
Yeah, there I am. Wait, no, no, that would make me. Wait, no, that wouldn't make me too fat because Halkia's still on the roof.
Battern says, "Come in, or you'll be left behind by yourself." And this this candle starts to glow with a sort of purple light, and radiates out about 15 to 20 foot. But it's really odd. It seems to light the place up, but then flicker, creating shadow within that. Party lights. Exactly. Cather, so you're done, Cather. So Oscar, where are you? Oh yeah.
I'm at the back of the room. I'm just yelling at Dawnbreak to hurry his furry ass up.
Okay. Oscar.
I'm stuck in the initiative order.
Orov.
I'm just moving inside.
Okay. Dawnbreak.
All right.
17.
Gonna jump into the room and
Okay.
close the door behind me.
You do the Indiana Jones
Nice.
slide in.
Yeah.
And you can move through the other allies in any case, so long as there's space on the other side for you, if you want to come beyond the door.
So I thought this was the door, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just got in
Yeah.
and closed it.
Yep. So you come on the other side and then slam it shut.
Yeah. And then I put all my weight on the other side of the door, like expecting the beast to smash it.
Let's have a look. So Batan snuffs, he sort of, the only light in the room is given off from this purple candle. He snuffs out, he sort of holds both hands as if he's about to snuff it out. And he sends some sort of magic words, obviously, some sort of incantation, holding his hands across it as if he's trying to gather the heat into his hands. And then the light in the room starts to flicker. Even those of you with dark vision start to have things flitting across your vision, and it becomes more and more obscured within the room until all of you are plunged into absolute complete blackness. The sounds of this beast to the east sort of goes muted, as if you're not quite, as if you've got many walls of stone between you and it. And then suddenly, multicolored lights like a rainbow. You get a sense that these might even be the magic stuff that makes up your world, and you're sort of racing through it at light speed. It's like a Doctor Who clip. And
Nice.
you're all feeling like you're traveling somewhere down a tunnel, like either stars or worlds or crystal spheres are all flying past you at an incredible speed, but you seem to be also not going anywhere. And it's at that point that you start to hear some music.
Wait, did we hear that in Endgame?
Yeah, can you hear anything?
Yeah. What is going on?
This music is invigorating. Where did you get it from?
6 heroes in a dark of prison, shadow dancer by their side. 2 eyes staring cold
Curious,
and
you're
silent,
curious.
show fear as he turns to hide.
It's not mentally interacting differently.
Right, you keep telling yourself that.
And so eventually everything fades to grey. And then what happens is suddenly all these colours go, and it starts to change to shades of grey, light, then dark, and then dappled, and finally you find that you've stopped, and all of these flying shadows sort of take form around you, and you find yourselves in what looks like a stone room with stone floors. And I will grab us all and change maps. Just one moment.
my beer's getting low. I'm going to need to get a new one soon.
What?
My beer.
Oh.
Lovely little place called Colony.
All right. Getting there. Okay, you should see yourselves a map resolving.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, just had to go find myself on the map. For some reason it doesn't auto-find me.
Silly question. Am I still on the roof?
Huh?
Would you like to be on the roof?
Yeah.
You fall and break your neck.
Yes, you are. And there is a ceiling to this room.
Fantastic.
And you're standing on it.
Nice.
You're in. Once these words die in and that die down, and the light comes back on, the same purple candle is still there, and Battern is still sort of hunched over it. But he stands up to his full 4.5 foot height, and looks around at this room filled with. It looks like it's filled with debris, grime and cobwebs, mouldering dolls, cracked porcelain faces, dented copper pots. Broken furniture against the walls, stuffing poking through the upholstery. All of it seems to be piled haphazardly against walls that there's stone floor, but wooden walls whose planks paint seems to be peeling in freely in long strips.
So, when they took our gear, did they happen to completely steal the food away from our gear, or did they just lock it away?
This has only been one night, and so they haven't had an opportunity to actually audit or go through everything. It had just been thrown in that empty coffin within the main cell. So you've got food.
Great. Battern, are you hungry?
Battern says, this is the realm of shadow, and I will be taking my leave unless there's anything else.
Well, wait, now hold on. You brought us here, and I mean, we're grateful that you helped us escape. But where are we?
You're in the ShadowFell. And you're not in a dark elf prison.
Right. But being here against our will is a prison in itself.
There's always a way out. We just have to find this way out.
Yes. So more importantly, if Battern's taking his leave soon, then Oraf, would you happen to be able to find said way out with the familiar?
Well, this isn't some prison. This is another world. So I can't say.
It's at that point the hairs on the back of your neck prick up, especially you, Cather, and there's this flickering of shadow at the corner of your eye, and you turn around and you see what looks like a shadow appear to walk through the wall.
Through the wall?
How did that happen?
Its eyes are just hollow pits, and it reaches out to you with a Death Eater sort of look on its face.
Well, that can't stand. I think this shadow needs to get away from us.
Okay. What I'm going to do is we're actually still in initiative. So let's see here. I'm just going to add this dude in. But you feel something beyond. It wasn't this shadow that's prickling the hair on the backs of your neck.
I can't see anyone else in the turn order. Mine.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'll just get rid of the drow. They don't matter anymore.
Malice.
Descending.
Very ominous.
I do not see these enemy tokens.
Not yet, but you will.
Orov, what do you want to do? You can see one, you can see a shadow, but you can sense that there's more. Something beyond the worlds you know.
Terrifying. Do I sense malicious intent? Not to make a pun, but do I sense some malicious intent from this thing?
Yes, definitely.
Oh. I will cautiously shoot a ray of frost at it.
Okay.
It just got here.
Roll to
Don't
hit.
want it.
Yeah.
It's a 25 to hit.
Okay, you hit.
Okay. For 9 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until my next turn. And I will
Okay.
walk slightly away
The cold
behind
seems
all
to,
the.
the ray of frost seems to shoot straight through it, and it forms ice on the brick wall on the wooden wall behind it.
Ah! I don't like it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Dawnbreak.
Oh shit! I didn't see the thing going through. I just saw Orov shooting the ray of
Yes,
frost.
you saw the direction of the attack that he was sending, so you can move
Yeah.
to the side.
Dawnbreak is going to move closer to see what's up with
Yep.
that.
So it takes you
And he sees.
2 squares to get to
Yeah.
where you can see it, then 3 to get to there.
Right. So, how does that thing look? The throw.
It looks like a living
When-
a living shadow just standing there, flickering, but it's reaching. It's definitely reaching 2 arms towards you.
What the hell? What? Orov, what the hell is that?
How should I know?
If it gets closer, already an action to attack, and
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Going to take my axe out and just stay there, stay put.
Cool. All right. This thrall goes 1, 2, 3, and then goes straight through the wall.
Oh, great.
But then
That was the issue.
Then comes around the back, and that triggers your battle axe business, I think, Dawnbreak.
Yep. Alright, let's see. Shit. I'm going to attack. Like, if I ready an action, do I still get both of my attacks, or
No,
just
the
one?
Just the one.
Alright. Is that a hit? 12?
Yes, it is a hit. Is it? Do you have a magic weapon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 15 slashing damage.
Okay, you don't quite kill it, but it's very badly injured and looks in tatters.
Ooh. Alright.
Many more, like a flock of them, come flying through the wall.
That's a lot of them.
That is indeed a lot.
Oh my god, there's more.
Yes.
Oh.
One reacher, is it you, Althea? What's your armor class? With armor?
15.
Okay. Reaches out. Oops.
Wait a second.
It hits armor class 14, and so you dodge to one side. One reaches out to you, Cathar. Hitting armor class 9, it misses. Dawnbreak, you're surrounded by 3 of these things. 1, 2, 3.
3. Fuck.
One of them hits.
One of them hit.
One of them hits armor
Yeah.
class 19. Does 11 necrotic damage.
Awesome.
Dangerous.
And
Yes.
as it does, it grasps you and you feel yourself weaken visibly and your strength drops by 2.
Oh, no way.
That's awesome.
Whatever's prickling the hair on the back of your neck is not these creatures, it's still to come. And Cather, you see like evil smoke rise from through the floor.
Whoa. That's still a lot of things.
It's got a sort of misty weapon in one hand. Oscar, if you can roll a religion check for me, you might be able to call out or yell out what it is.
All right.
Oscar.
Well,
There we go.
Not today, lads.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, crap.
It reaches out and tries to grab onto you. Who's that? Cathar. Hitting him
Oh.
19. Doing 23 necrotic damage.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
And a constitution saving throw as it...
No, I said I cast shield. That's
Oh,
what I
you
meant.
cast shield?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay, alright. You'll have to be clearer. What's shield going to do? +5? Well, it's still going to hit, isn't it?
19 does not hit.
Oh, doesn't it? Okay. Alright. So this wraith blasts against... Who's that Cathar? Oh, that's right. You've got spells, don't you? I forget about that. Happy days. Alright, so you've got a wraith battening down against your invisible shield of force. And then you see something like a small child go racing, dashing behind all these creatures, trying to sort of circle around somewhere. And it runs through the wall like, what's her name? Kitty Pryde from the X-Men, just dashes straight through. Balvar, you're observing all this. What do you want to do?
I would like to cast Moonbeam on
Okay.
these two, basically.
Okay.
And
Ooh.
Do you have it? Do you want to drag it into your
you do not have the Moonbeam spell in the spell list.
Okay. What's the size of it?
Sorry, 5 foot. 5 foot radius, 40 foot high.
Okay. That's right.
So yeah, I can only target.
Five foot radius.
4 squares.
That's yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'll catch both of them then. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
both of them. Yeah.
So you've got the Wraith and the Shadow in front of Cather and Dawnbreak, and that's going to do something on their turn, I believe.
Yep. I'll just.
You can look it up.
I'll just
and
cast it.
Tell me when it gets to their turn. But if you're ready with that when it does, Althea, what do you want to do?
When a creature enters the spells area for the first time on their turn or starts its turn, they take 2d10 radiant damage, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Althea.
I'm going to back up, I think, because I've only got a piddly little short bow.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
So you've got
Oh, no.
two shadows within range of you. Are you disengaging or just hoping for the...
Oh yes, I'm taking advantage of that bonus action, disengage.
Okay, so disengage. You can move 30 feet, I think.
Yeah.
And then you still have an action.
Trying to figure out where I want to... I think that's close to as far as I can get.
3. That's only 15 feet.
I
That's okay.
will. Can I go back further? I don't think I can.
Yeah, that's 3 squares.
Ah,
You can move 6 squares in a
Yeah.
round. You're standing on the ceiling though.
I'm just trying to get. Exactly.
And aren't you on the roof, by the way?
Oh, do you go half speed on the roof?
Oh yeah.
Nope. Double check. Pretty sure it's as walking.
Awesome. So you're like Michelle Yeoh dashing about. Cool. So
Yeah.
you've moved back.
You have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed.
Nice one. So you've still got an action up your sleeve. What do you want to do?
I guess I will try my short bow.
Yep. Shooting at the shadow you can see.
Worth a shot.
Just that one of the closer ones, yeah.
Okay. What'd you roll?
Not that I think it'll do anything.
Have a crack. A natural 20. Oh.
I'll
Okay.
take it.
All right. So you're shooting one that's next to Belvar, so you could trigger sneak attack off that and double all of those dice as well. But once you've added
If
all
it's
that damage
successful.
together, you would halve it because it's resistant to that arrow.
Oh. Wait, it's
So-
resistant to the arrow and completely immune to my ice?
Oh, it's a bit hard for you to. You're attacking shadows, so it's a bit hard to tell. But whether you did half damage or some damage, it did flinch Orov when you hit it, but a lot of it went straight through.
Okay, that's good to know.
I'm just trying to, rather than say
so
it has
that's
resistance, I'm trying to describe how it looks to you.
Gotcha. Thank you.
So that's my short bow
Yep.
and my sneak attack.
Sneak attack's already in there from the looks of it. You got a 7 and a 19.
Is it? Oh,
Yep.
there you go. I didn't see that bit. Sorry. So 26. So halved is 13.
Wait,
It's 26 damage.
So far, but because it's a crit,
Divided by 2. Yeah,
Oh,
13.
you get to roll those 4
Wait,
sneak attack dice again and the d6 again.
So roll them both again.
Just roll the damage again. We just have to know to take off the +4 that you would otherwise
Yep.
get.
Ah.
Here it comes. Okay, so
So a long way to say that he dies.
I think you would need to be doing it depends once we halve it. 10, 20, 30, 40. You're right. You've done more than
nice.
even halved.
Yeah, sorry. I think
Even halved, you've one-shot him. Well done, Katha.
Oh, I'll take it.
Okay. I'm at a crossroads. I could opt to cast protection from evil and good. Or I could try to shoot their piddly EC.
Yep.
Nice.
You don't have long.
I will shoot
6
this one's
seconds.
piddly EC.
Okay, away you go. Roll to hit, disadvantage because you're in melee, but
That was funny.
Oh, come on.
Oh man.
Okay,
That's metal.
don't worry. I got it this time.
damage?
14?
14 to hit.
22 magic.
Damn.
Magical bow. Dead.
Nice.
Alright.
Oscar.
And then,
Oh, you got something else? Bonus action? Or move?
yeah. No, I'll actually just stay here.
Okay. Alright. Oscar.
Okay, I'm going to move over here behind Katha. I'll cast Sacred Flame on the one to the left of Dawnbreak.
This one?
Yeah, that one. Oh, Dawnbreak's right, depending on which way you're looking at it. Not my ally, I'll put it that way. So what's that? Sacred Flame, that's a D8.
Right. And with the deck save.
Actually, hang on. Actually, no, I think it's more than...
He fails.
Sacred Flame is a cantrip, so 2d8, two dice should be on your spell list.
In this tier. Who are you targeting?
It just says 1d8 on my spell card.
I think your spell thing is wrong right now then. I think Roll20 should have a clause that says it upgrades with your character level.
Yeah.
Alright.
It scales up as you go up in level. Which one are you targeting though?
The one that's to... Yeah, that one. That just pinged.
Yeah. Very badly injured one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
12 damage.
Dead.
Nice.
All right.
Then...
Yep.
Bonus action... I'll cast Magic Weapon. Can I try and reach through and touch Dawnbreaker's weapon?
Dawnbreaker's weapon is already magic, isn't it?
Okay. Yep. If it is...
Yeah,
I'll say on the other hand,
it
would need magic weapon.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize you had a magic weapon. Alright, don't worry about that.
I'll say it's also on the roof, so maybe
cool.
not now.
It's a bit hard for me to touch. I'm 4'6", so can't reach.
Okay. So Oscar, you've killed yours. I can't see. Oh, there you are. Okay, so Batten takes a step to the side and uncoils this long chain with spikes on it. The spikes extend the full length, and sort of peels around to the side and whips it around overhead and then lashes out, hitting. Well, the natural roll was 17, so
Wow.
Let's have a look. It swishes through the shadow and just pops it like a balloon. Batten takes... Actually, there's a wall right there, I think. So, 1, 2... Goes to there. And then concentrates. Shadows emerge around his feet, completely encompass him, and he sort of Nightcrawler bamfs behind these other two creatures. 10 feet away.
Yeah, man.
And then unloads this whip again and lashes the other one. I'll just move the thing out of the way. And he one-shots the other one. And then lastly he winds up again and lashes at the wraith, missing it, and then just takes a step back to there, peeking around a corner.
Oi.
Orov.
I'm very wary of the little kid that just dashed past, so I will... Don't want to waste a spell. I will just move closer towards Althea and prepare a ray of frost for when that thing appears again.
Okay, so you're readying a ray of frost, yep.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Dawnbreak.
All right. This thing in front of me, the malice, it is floating, right?
Yes.
All right. Just going
Is
to.
it out of our ranges?
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna rage now. Going to attack twice. And I subtract 1 for each of those. So 18 and 20.
Yep. Because of the -2 strength. Yep. Okay, both of those hit.
Yep. And then 5 plus 8, 13 damage total.
Not your finest.
Not at all.
He's enfeebled.
Maybe another time.
Enfeebled by a shadow. Okay, Dawnbreak, that's your turn.
That's it.
The living malice unwinds and slashes at you, Dawnbreak.
First off, my moonbeam damage goes off.
Ah, true.
It has to make a Constitution saving throw of 15, please.
Okay.
Here you go.
No.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Maybe.
Yep, it fails.
12.
It fails.
Don't tell the DM that he rolled d12s.
Wait.
Thanks for that. It's gonna be hard to pass when you roll d12s. What have we got? 15. Okay, yeah, he passes. What does that do? Just half damage, or how's that work?
Half damage. He takes. I rolled 2d10 already. 13 divided by 2, 7? Or 6?
What type of damage is it?
I think it's 7. Right?
We rounding up or rounding down on odd numbers?
Down.
For damage, I think you round down.
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
it is 6. He takes 6 radiant damage.
Okay. It just does the straight 6, so you know he's not particularly resistant and particularly susceptible to it. But he's starting to look a bit ratty. These little chips are taking their toll. And that was the moonbeam. Anybody else have something ready? I thought there was a ray. Oh no, the ray was looking for the little ghost child thing. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. So Dawnbreak. This creature attacks, hitting plus 13. Missing? I believe. What's your AC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Misses.
It reaches out. lashes
17.
out.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay.
That's why I didn't attack recklessly.
Yes.
That is a good
Good
save.
call. Yeah.
All right. This little ghost child comes dashing around the corner.
Why?
Oh, see it.
Clenches both
See.
fists, and then a whole ray of frost, I believe, comes sailing in towards it.
Yep. Let's see. Frost. 22.
22 hits.
4. Oh, not great. 3.
I don't
3
think
damage.
the damage is what you were looking for. You were trying to slow it down, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It's
So
all calculated.
the ray shoots straight through and does the same thing. Sort of forms a little icy patch on the wall behind it.
All of it, or just some of the frost?
You don't think that it's been affected. It didn't sort of even flinch or anything like that.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
That's not very cool at all.
It's uncool.
It isn't.
It doesn't mind cool.
Yeah.
Okay. It
Oh,
clenches
man.
both fists and then just screams at you, "Get out!" And everybody in the room needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh! I took Brazilian wisdom just for this. Wait, hold on. Balmar, what's your aura protection power?
10 foot.
10 feet.
Yeah. The kid
No,
is going
like,
to kill us.
how much is your charisma?
Oh.
+4.
Wow.
Okay, how did 12 do?
Okay, so 12 is a fail, and you are horrified by this.
No.
Frightened. And let's just run through the list here. So Cather, you're on the 12. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, Belvar with a natural 20 is fine. Oh, Dragon Charm, where are you? Oof. And too far out. Oh my god. Okay.
Yep.
Dragon Charm. Her hair starts at the sides starts to go grey and a little bit frizzled, and her eyes take on a long-reaching look as she ages 30 years.
Wait. What?
Someone get me coffee.
Oscar, where are you?
Oh.
What did you?
Althea,
30.
aged 30 years?
For an elf?
Middle.
Oscar, you are frightened. We need to put some frightened dots on. I usually use just a green dot. Oh no, yellow, even better.
So the rest of us is just normally frightened, right? There's no like aging for us, is there?
Only Althea was so badly affected by the horror that she aged. It would have It would have happened to Oscar and Dawnbreak as well if you weren't close to a snuggly paladin.
I'd hate to think what would have happened to Oscar because I rolled a nat 1 without my wisdom saving bonus.
Oh, where's your net one?
I rolled a red 7.
I see.
I've got +6 to bloody.
Yeah. Okay, so you're still frightened, and you
So,
yeah, and you failed the roll.
yeah, am I frightened?
Who? Orov?
Dawnbreak. It was a 7, but I don't
Yes, you
know
are.
the
Yeah.
aura of.
Yeah, you're in the
Alright.
happy. You're in the happy aura, but not happy enough.
Right.
So let's have a look here. We've got who's yellow. Most of you are. Apart, there's 2 of you. It's probably easier to say who's not. Orov and Dragon Charm. So there, Orov, you're okay, and no, not Dragon Charm. What's your name? Belvar. That's right.
Oh,
Feel free to put the yellow dots on your spells. Slows me down. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so she's done that. And it's Belvar, your turn.
Having this loud noise go off in my mind, I'm going to walk over to her and smack her about.
Okay. What are you using? Flame tongue?
please.
Yes, I've used my flame tongue.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yep, 21 hits. And you do full damage.
16. Nine damage because it's not flaming currently.
No.
9 slashing damage. I'm also adding a 2nd level divine smite on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Destroy.
Kill it.
These will do something. I don't know. I don't usually play paladins.
12 radiant damage on top of the 9.
Okay, done.
That was my first attack.
You're going to tell me you're going to blow all your divine smites on this little child?
Does a 13 hit?
It does.
Wait a
Get
second.
That is 6 slashing.
Okay.
I'm going to use a 1st level divine smite this time.
It's undead, remember, so it's an extra D8.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I just realised that these are freaking undead, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I? I'm the damn
Oh
ferret.
dear, I need to add another D8 because I didn't realise it was undead.
Okay, no worries.
13 radiant on that second
I got that.
one,
And then circle back for the last D8.
and add 4.
Oh my god.
Please kill it.
Heal it.
Don't tell me.
-4. Done.
That is my turn. Now, as my bonus action for that action thing,
Yep.
I'm just going to light up my flame tongue.
Okay.
You could
Sorry.
have done that first.
I could have done that first, but I didn't.
Well, it happens.
Don't worry, it was probably resistant to fire anyway, or other things we tell ourselves.
Althea. You're frightened. Give me disadvantage to attacks.
Well, I don't think I can move further away.
No.
So I will try for a attack on it.
Okay.
Yes, unfortunately, the devs for mean to decide to make sneak attack not take effect if you have disadvantage on your attacks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Freddie.
Do you have sharpshooter?
Yeah. No, I don't.
Okay.
I took the lucky feat, which is what I remembered after I realised I was frightened.
No.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh.
You can. This creature's got a bit of cover, but all that's gonna so it makes its armor class a little bit higher. So 11 misses in any case. It's going to sail on past it. Do you want to do any movement?
I think I've as good as I'm going to get. I'm on the roof. I'm as far away from it as I can get. Stay right here. It's scary.
Okay. Let's see. At the end of your turn, you can try to steal your resolve and have another save for the fear.
Yes, please. That was a wisdom?
Yes.
Oh, we're bozo.
Oh my god,
Okay.
roll a 0?
It's probably a very
That's
wise
amazing.
thing to fear these creatures, but yeah, with a natural 1, dropping you down to 0. Fear.
I'd like to use my lucky feat.
Okay, what is that going to do for you?
To try and reroll.
Okay, re-roll that.
Please.
You can't roll any worse, really, can you?
Oh,
Yeah.
now you're frightened.
Damn.
8 minus 1, 7.
no, poor
No,
old
you're still
lady.
afeared. You're still afeared, lass. Cather.
It's better.
Cather, you're up. And then Oscar.
okay. I'm going to mildly panic. Nodway, could you come over slightly closer when I start to run away? I have a funny trick up my sleeve as I begin to disengage from the race.
Okay, so you do disengage, and then you can move. This is
Yeah.
a
Unfortunately, I am not a rogue, so that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, Oscar.
Wait, actually, that is not my turn. Wait. Actually, yeah, that is my turn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have the paladin to back me up as I attempt my next wisdom save.
Right. Oh, yeah, you
Not like that, I'm battered.
Ah, but with a natural 20, you muscle on through and you can take the yellow dot off. Oscar.
I'm going to back up a bit.
Yep.
Because I'm really not liking the look of these things.
Yep.
And Sacred Flame at the malicious wretch that Belvar is currently taking on.
Okay. It gets a save for the Sacred Flame.
Dexterity.
Yeah, deck save.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Who told the DM he was rolling d12s before?
I'm rolling them all in the open. So that was that bumps it up to a 20
So me.
with this dodgy little ghost child.
Yeah, that saves then.
Okay. Battern comes in. Again, winds up. Let's have a look.
Forgot about him.
Oops. There we go. 1d20. 3 is a miss. 16 is a hit. And 11 is a hit as well.
Whoa, who's hitting him?
The Shadow Dancer.
Our friend.
Yes.
Shadow Kai person.
Okay, so what he does is he attacks the creature twice. Oh, I'm going to have to move the moonbeam again. Doing 20 damage. Missing once as well. Orov, your turn.
How badly is this creature hurt?
Malice's Wretch is very badly injured.
Good, good.
Oh. I suppose I'll try it. I'll unsheath a dagger from somewhere hidden in my clothes. It's a weapon of warning, so it would count as magical,
That's
I
right,
think.
yep.
And just charge forward.
Stab the child.
I'll kill a child. I don't care.
Wait, no,
It's
not the
already-
part
it's already
about killing a
dead.
child.
Huh?
The part about you having a magic weapon.
Yeah. Roll a
Wait.
hit.
Yeah, it's a.
I think it's amazing that he's in combat range after the last session.
Hey! 22 to hit.
Okay, you hit and it discorporates and is gone.
Haha! Let's go! See, I'm useful.
Hey, we're never going to
Oh,
get the end of this
yeah.
one.
Yeah, Orov is not afeared, has taken
Alright,
no damage, survived the battle last week, and now killed the ghost with a dagger.
I've got tricks on my sleeve.
All we're going to hear about is Orof saving Belvar for the next week.
I did it twice already.
Okay. Anything else, Orov?
Yeah, that's.
Dawnbreak.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, Dawnbreak is frightened as the condition implies. Oh, no longer,
Wait,
right?
no,
the ghost is
dead.
vanished. Yeah.
Dawnbreak.
Nah, I'm not gonna take the opportunity attack. Gonna disengage and actually
Wait.
it's okay there.
You're gonna move
So
somewhere?
I'm gonna move this way. Not at all. I'm gonna disengage and follow my and we'll go up here. And that's it. Going to listen to my friend Carter.
Wait. Oh.
Okay, so first off, DM, a con save of 15, please.
Yep. Constitution. Okay, it doesn't pass the con save.
Yes.
It takes 16 radiant damage.
Okay. Massive damage to it. It's on its last misty legs. And Belvar, it's going to attack you, Mr. Moonbeam.
No.
Hitting armor.
Maybe.
Yeah, that looks like it will hit.
Yeah, hitting armor class.
My
20.
armor class currently is 13.
Hits armor class 22. Touches you and does 13 damage to your life essence. And you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
I need to do 2.
Which one comes first? The
One
Constitution or the...
for my moonbeam and one for the ray. Moonbeam has failed.
Okay.
And 25 on the damage save.
Okay. All right. So, well, it's just regular damage. It's possible that it was deducting it from the maximum, like draining your life essence rather than just necrotic damage. So you've got a bit of a rotten patch on your arm where it grabbed you. And Belvar, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to smack him for that.
Okay.
Destroy him. Revenge.
$10 to hit.
10 misses.
$19 to hit.
19
Here we
misses.
go.
That's better.
20 damage.
All right. It looks at you with a shocked, hisses at you one last time, and then vanishes.
Alright, now that we know what goes on in this dimension, we need to prepare.
Yeah.
Batan says this is not.
So
normal.
anyway,
This is not normal.
Sorry?
There should not be undead in this realm.
correct. But now that we know that there's undead, we can adapt.
These are invaders.
Dawnbreak, I have gifts.
What?
Have some protection will be really good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm starting to think the spell was safer.
I'm going to start putting my armor on.
Yep.
If anyone
while he does-
has arguments about that, they will have to
That's all
talk to
good.
my
You can
fist.
do that. I want to take time to cast Prayer of Healing as a ritual.
Okay.
Wait, it's a ritual?
Believe it is. Oh no, it just takes time. It takes 10 minutes.
It's
Oh.
just a long.
It's
spell.
non-ritual,
Fair.
but it does take time.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a really long spell
So over that
that
time.
you don't do in combat.
Over
Wait,
that
hold
time-
up. If it's 10 minutes, then I need to wait for my protection from evil and good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, don't cast it right now.
Right.
Um.
So we will wait for Oscar's prayer of healing.
Okay. While he's casting that, Batan comes in and says, "So, well done. You have proven yourselves capable. As I was saying before we got interrupted, you're in the realm of shadow. I'm going to be taking my leave and joining my others unless there's anything else."
I assume you don't know where we, the people you have rescued, want to go from here?
You have not told me anything about yourselves, but we are free of the drow. What brought you to the drow?
Well, yeah.
Well, this is also unfamiliar to us, and I'd prefer if we don't stay here for too long. Do you know a way back to our normal plane?
No, you could petition the Raven Queen.
Do you know where she is?
And he points out
Who's the Raven Queen?
out of the window. She's the queen of the ShadowFell.
Raven Queen. I remember the drow. The ravens were following the drow, like they were working together. That the little birds told me. Like,
No, the ravens are ours. The ravens have nothing to do with the drow.
Oh, good thing I didn't kill any.
You can see that a lot of his armor
Well-
has raven feathers decorating it, like on the shoulders.
You don't happen to know about what happened to the Star Singer, the Elven village?
Starbreeze. That was our mission. We took her.
You took her
Yes.
peacefully?
She came with us.
Is she
Why?
safe?
She has. I'll switch back to my Baton voice. She has strong emotions, and that is what the Raven Queen desires. Her sorrow was such that it reached across the worlds, and she attracted the interest of the Queen of Air and Darkness. She will now be thrall, where her sorrow could be savoured.
That sounds.
Sorry.
Dawnbreak looks
From our
puzzled.
perspective.
Maybe it's a
No,
culture shock sort of thing.
Yeah.
So she's not coming back to her home? Instead, she's staying here? You drinking her brain?
Not so. Not so illithid of you. This is a land of forgetting. A land of sweeping things under the carpet. Memories do not survive here.
Does that apply to us too?
You will eventually forget yourselves in this place, unless you can form yourselves a token.
What do you mean by that?
A touchstone. You will otherwise forget what makes you you.
How do we procure one of these?
Well, tell me. And he turns to Dawnbreak.
Yep.
What would you say is your greatest fear or feature? Something that makes you you.
My greatest fear
Or
is to be restrained. My freedom is the most important thing for me. I've been locked up for many years, and
your freedom.
I would rather die than to stay locked up.
Have you something,
Yes, my
an
freedom.
object of yours, something close to you that you keep that could represent that freedom or that imprisonment?
Well, this great axe I took from the executioner of the arena that I was locked up in. I killed him and I took the great axe, and now I kill all of those who try to
Then take time.
enslave others.
Think
So
on
I
your-
think,
think on your
yes,
axe.
this is. I'll say this is my thing.
Think on your axe. Think on what it means to you, and remember it. While you hold your axe, those memories of your former self will not be lost. But now this axe has
Is it
power
the same
over
concept
you.
with the rest of us?
Now this axe has power over you, and should anyone else take it, they will also take that part of you. Voldemort.
Yeah, Dawnbreak is going to look at his axe and hold it tight.
Okay, and he nods to each of you, and then he sort of looks around and he says, and there's some scratching at the walls. He says, Broken Dreams has been under attack by cultists loyal to the Whispered One for a long time, and it seems they have grown in strength and bravery. And he looks around and says, if you wish to petition for returning to your own world or for this Star Singer, seek out Markella. She is the voice of the Raven Queen in the city of Broken Dreams. And then he looks almost...
Markella, you say?
Sorry?
Markella, you say?
He's a bit distracted and looks over his shoulder, and suddenly this, I said there's wooden planks, in the walls. they break and burst, and this raven comes flying out, and suddenly 5, 10, 20, 100 ravens come flying out, and they fly straight at Battern. It's like this mini fireball of feathers, and you lose sight of him as they peck at him, and as they peck, whether it's pieces or peck at him, you hear him as they all sort of flock around him. And as each one takes a piece, they vanish in a puff of shadow, and eventually it goes quiet as the last of the ravens vanish, and you see a couple of feathers just sort of floating to the ground. Otherwise, it's deathly silent, and Battern's gone.
Now that's a trick I can use.
Oh.
I think the ravens ate better.
Well, he did say he had to go. But don't think this was how he envisioned it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oscar's going to finish donning his armor.
Okay. Oscar, do you want to do
Yes.
a history or religion check? Your call. For me.
Yeah, I'll take it as history. Then the dice are
Just
not
him?
like
Okay, that's all right. It's there's what I do for these things is often it's a sliding scale. So with anything above 10, you might know something, and then the amount of detail is how high you roll, rather than just a yes/no. So all you can gather is the forces of the Whispered One. You just know this from your religious studies as a priest, that the Whispered One, another word for that god, is Vecna.
Ah,
sounds bad.
Otherwise, everybody, you're all armoured, got some healing.
Who in the group at the moment doesn't have a magic weapon at the moment?
I think that would just be me, isn't it?
yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Come here.
Right. So after we take our
Might wanna
turn
have to get
healing
off the roof.
and
Hang on.
fully equip
Yes,
ourselves.
Sorry,
yes, on the
Althea,
roof.
what?
I'm 4 foot tall.
I was just trying to figure out, do I have to get off the roof?
Oh, to do what? To get the spell?
Yeah.
No, you can just reach your hand down.
I might stand up here a few minutes, watch him jump,
Yeah.
and then jump down.
Okay.
Is Althea you 30 years older?
Yes.
Is it permanent? Holy shit.
He still looks quite youthful for someone 30 years older.
Whoa, Elf. What the hell? You look very... What? You look a bit
Never
different.
comment on a woman's age, no matter her race.
Mm-hmm. Think she'll have
I
manners.
mean, that's fair.
So going off to the edge of this, to the windows here, you find that you're in a densely packed city.
Oh.
So this is a city.
Yes, is this the city of broken dreams that the guy was just talking about?
Some of this does not look like a city. Some of it looks like an empty white void.
Oh yeah, I'm just we're theatre of the mind, we shall call it. Yeah.
Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain, to
Yeah.
the void behind the darkness.
Yeah, Dawnbreak is used to asking everything to Arov because he thinks that he's the source of all information and intelligence. So,
Yay!
yes, Arov, so are we in the city of dreams, the broken dreams?
Would I know
Where
that?
do we find the Markler? Markler? The woman that the guy was talking about?
Would I have known anything about this world, realm?
You can do
What kind of check would it be to know this?
history or arcana.
Arcana.
Wow!
Oh,
God damn!
Okay.
the wizard still knows more than I do.
All right. You, with a 27, know enough to know that the ShadowFell is a mirror image of the land of fairies, the Feywild, while the Feywild is a realm of light and laughter and emotion. The ShadowFell is the opposite of that. The lack of emotion, the grey place of forgetting, place of sweeping things under the carpet, a place of avoidance, a place of quiet reflection, both in their own way, natural beauty, filled with regions of natural beauty, but of course in a completely different approach.
Oh, where are we going then?
Shit. Are we like in a... Is that a tower that we're in?
There is a tower, and it looks like
where are we?
in the middle of the city there's an enormous tower, and there's jagged pinnacles rising as well from through the city. I'll see if I've got another handout for you.
I mean,
That
are
sounds
we
like a
in a
tower.
tower too? Very comfy.
Spooky. Oof. So,
Okay,
I guess we'll
let's
have
see.
to find this speaker person.
Yep.
Yes.
Belvar, your sword only gives off nothing greater than dim light.
Oof. Yikes.
Oh,
Well, this could be a problem.
Okay. So you're setting off.
I think we're... Yeah.
So you're setting off across the city.
Yep.
I'm just going to move you to a different part.
Oh, okay.
We're not sort of using the map as a sort of navigation. It's not like the whole city's mapped or anything.
Alright, so we leave this place and we're at the city now. Oh, alright.
So here's your group sort of wending their way. I'm just focusing in, getting you in the streets here. And you've come from this alley to the west. I've got Althea in the front, but you can do whatever. And Althea, you're sort of just leading the way. We won't sort of march along sort of 5 foot at a time or anything like that, but
I'm going to pretend that I know what I'm doing.
yep, okay.
Like this way.
All right. So you see Althea up the front saying, "Come on, it's this way."
yeah, totally.
Yeah, Dawnbreak generally trusts Elf, so he's going to follow her.
Okay.
She seems reliable enough.
Yeah, why not?
Althea,
Do we hear people around?
You hear a bit of weeping in the distance, a bit of crying out every now and then. Althea, you round the corner, and you see a. Let's have a look. A fairly bedraggled figure leaning against the wall, sitting down.
Hello? Are you okay?
The figure looks up. It's a little emaciated. Looks like they haven't eaten in a while. but otherwise then just pulls the hood back over his head. Looks like, definitely looks like a Shadakai. I'll show you what a Shadakai actually looks like. This one's got sort of some, quite a few like piercings and some tattoos.
I'll say, why are we going through an alley?
Because this is the way we've got to go?
Yeah, Dombrick sees the figure sitting on the ground and he's going to tap her on the shoulder. Excuse me, we're looking for Markella. Do you know where she is?
Can you roll a persuasion?
Oh my god. It could have been worse.
Okay.
13.
Let's have a look. It looks up at you with these cold black eyes and then looks away and pulls the hood back down.
How disappointing.
Okay.
Looking around, can I see any particular, I know we're in a city, but is there like any larger buildings that might be of prominence?
You can.
To aim towards?
You can see an incredibly tall tower some distance off through the city.
Could hazard a guess that the speaker would be in the big tower.
No way. How
That's
can you
very
ever come to
smart.
that conclusion?
I didn't think of that. Oh my god. Yes.
It's worth a shot. Even if it's not there.
Althea, can you roll a perception for me, please? With your looking around for this building.
Pretty good.
Okay. You think you can hear footsteps running.
Okay, I'll look towards it.
Okay, and you can see this figure come belting around the corner, running at full speed, and you can hear like dogs or wolves or something like that.
Is it too late to prepare or to ready protection from evil and good?
If it's 10 minutes, yeah.
No, it's one action to prepare.
We'll roll initiative. That'd be appropriate. Hold on, I'll just open up the order.
You roll it?
Balvar's on a 14.
Also, I forgot to mention this last initiative, but everyone within a 10-foot radius of me can add their proficiency to their initiative.
Okay.
Yay, I will take my 24.
That's everyone.
Well, time to abandon the cast protection leave and good plan in favor of kill whoever's there.
How do I... I guess I'll just roll and then...
You can adjust your number by just clicking on it if you want to roll it
So
twice and then just...
how much do we add?
Advantage.
It is currently a +3 proficiency bonus, so it's...
Oh, is it?
Not much, but...
I thought it was...
Yeah, I had... No, it's not advantage. I have advantage.
Okay.
I do too.
But
I got it too.
But it's Aura of Sentinel. I'll just show it in Roll20.
That's fine. Everyone gets +3.
Hey! Pretty good numbers. Very good numbers, actually.
Yes.
Okay, so what you can see
This card.
is there's this this character sprinting around the corner, and they've got shackles on their wrists and like about 3 or 4 links of chain. Althea, look, incredibly, this figure is someone that you know. Another elf that mentored you long ago in the trade.
Ooh.
You also see this sort of shadowy, misty hound loping along behind it.
I'm want to move to attack whatever's behind it. It's the first chance I get.
Okay.
Well, wait. It's Orof's turn first, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just describing so that what you can see. So they look like they're chasing your mentor. But let's see. We've got just got some other initiatives to put in here. And I'll just sort everyone out. Descending. Oh, very good.
Wow.
Okay, sorry about that. We're done. Orov, what do you want to do?
So I noticed this man with shackles, right?
Yes.
I will call out, someone help him break the shackle, and then I'll prepare a ray of frost for the hounds.
Okay. So
As
you
soon
got one
as
ready?
it comes into view, because I can't see them right now.
No.
That's it.
Cather.
I also cannot see the hound. Let's see if I can. I still cannot. I will then back up and follow Orof's lead with readying the bow.
What light source are you using for those of you who need to see? It's dim light everywhere.
My sword is still a light.
Yep, okay.
Just saying, because
Yes.
I never sheathed that, so.
Yay.
I have goggles of night vision.
Okay, so you're
Have
relying
spider
on
eyes.
most of you are relying on the night vision. Done. Okay. So, Cather, what?
Wait, so then I was already supposed to see the hound?
I don't know. Can you see it?
I can now.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Sharpshooter cheats, so I get to shoot through the escaping the mentor.
The prey. Okay, where you go?
Yes.
Yes.
So I will attempt to shoot the hounds. Thankfully, I've not been punished for using sharpshooter yet. I make an attack of 19 for 21 damage.
Class 19 is a hit, and you're doing
Yes.
magical damage.
Yes.
Cool. Sorry.
I've only gotten really unlucky. Haven't really been next.
Okay. Second attack. Second arrow.
I rolled a nat 1 with my second.
Oh, okay. Dawnbreak, you're letting this guy past you. Looks like he's trying to say, "Get out of my way!" Oh!
Yeah. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Dawnbreak, what do you want to do? He just sprints in fear.
Alright, just gonna move here to see what's up. And I see those two black dogs.
Yes.
So I don't know what. Just gonna do the standard barbarian thing. Gonna Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stay here and wait for them to come, and then I have my great axe in my hand, and as soon as they get here, I'll just slash one of them.
Okay, so ready an attack.
Yep.
All right.
Come on, doggy.
Althea.
Well, I think I'm gonna run back to my mentor then, since these big burly guys have got
Yep.
him
Got it.
safe.
Okay.
So, 2,
If you use the arrow keys,
Is
it
it
makes it easy too.
30 feet. I think.
3. Yep, you can make it to him easy.
Is it there? I'm trying to catch him and free his shackle.
Tackle him.
Persuasion, or what are you trying to do?
I want to get his shackles off. Fast hands allows me to use a sleight of hand check and thieves' tools to disarm a trap or open a lock.
Well, he's sprinting at the moment, so you're doing it while you're running along behind him.
Find it. Stop!
I'll give you.
I don't think they want to.
I'll give you a roll to hit if you're trying to just grab them off him, and then if you can grab them.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay.
Say his name.
So what am I rolling?
Roll to hit.
Sorry?
Grappling.
With grappling?
Yep.
That'd be athletics, and that'd be a grapple check,
Yeah.
not an attack.
Oh yeah, not a roll to hit, just a straight athletics roll. But just
what
because
could possibly go wrong with this?
just been I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll acrobatics because of what you were just describing before. Your quick hands. That's fine. You're not actually trying to. This is not rugby.
Yes.
Okay.
The funny acrobatics grapple.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're not actually trying to tackle him.
yeah.
So your quick hands, you manage to snatch one of these shackles, and the quick hands you can actually have a crack at trying to open or trying to remove them if you want.
Yep.
Oh, okay. No one can be shackled around you. With a 25, you manage to give them a quick twist and they snap off.
I'm allergic to locks.
And he stops and he stands there looking at you blankly. And I think that's...
Do you remember me?
Probably enough of your turn. Well, he's looking at you blankly, at least for the moment. Okay. Dawnbreak. You see someone come waltzing along, just sort of striding into view past the shadow dogs. He sees you, pauses for a moment and uncoils this long spiked chain whip.
Vaguely familiar.
Do you really want to do this?
And then he sort of points at you for a moment and then vanishes. And from there you hear this as from directly above on the rooftop. This he's like wielding, it's like a Mad Max type style of attack. He's got his long chain whip and lashes it down at you.
Oh shit!
It misses and it scrapes on the ground, and you can now see him in the alley behind you. He tried to do like a surprise attack from the rear or something with from above, but he sort of sneers at you for a moment. And then has another go. Missing again. He starts to look a bit uncertain and has another
Dodge.
and misses again. Are you armor class 16? Armor class 16?
Yeah, 17.
Okay, so he misses. You do him break 3 times, and that's his turn. And he's looking very disconcerted. Belvar, what do you want to do?
You're getting me angry.
Yeah.
Seeing Dawnbreak has this one, I'm going to put myself behind Dawnbreak in line of fire of those hounds.
Okay. All right.
Holding action to attack, of course.
Readying an attack. 1. Okay. Let's see. 1 reaches you. What do you want to do? Take a swing with your sword?
Yep,
Okay.
I will swing at this one.
Roll to hit.
10 to hit.
10's a miss.
Well, that's my held action.
Okay. It gets to that point, and then seems to just vanish into mist. You can still hear it growling right next to you, but it's invisible.
Oh. More invisible people again.
You can hear this snarling, slavering hound do the same thing, and it turns invisible, but this one's a bit smarter, and it turns invisible before it gets to you.
Could I have
I had a ready action to attack if any of them came this close.
Yep, so there's one that's not invisible, but that got to him that you could have shot at if you want.
Right.
Could I shoot my Ray of Frost as well?
I was confusing you. So Orov had the Ray of Frost, and what did you have, Cathar?
I had nothing. You were talking to Dawnbreak.
Yeah, it was me, but I missed.
You've got no invisible person to attack. You can still attack it. You know where it is, Dawnbreak. You can use your reaction as it gets close to you. So let's go one at a time, though.
No, yeah, I missed. I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I rolled 20 to hit.
Okay, so the 20 hits. I'm gonna...
For 10 damage.
It's just going to be a little bit more, a little bit simpler if I... Okay, it does the full damage.
Yes.
Okay, and they come in. So one of them attacks you, Belvar. Let's see. Snaps at you angrily. Rolling a 19, hitting armor class 26.
Oof.
Okay.
Doing 11 piercing damage.
Wow.
The bite seems to be subtle, but the rest of the creature is not. And as it bites you, you feel something happen inside your mind, and you need to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's a natural 1.
Okay. What happens?
Plus
You
7.
you see Belvar just stand there. His hands go limp. He doesn't drop his sword, but he just watches this dog bite him a second time,
Oh.
and it does another
What
11
kind of
damage
status
to you.
effect is this?
Dawnbreak, one attacks you, hitting armor class 26. Also
It
doing
hits me.
11 damage. And can you do a wisdom saving throw? Bear in mind you get your +3 from Belvar's presence.
Wait, is Belvar incapacitated?
I don't believe so. No, he's not.
Ah. So then, what's prompting Dollar to just stand there?
That's what he's doing.
So
Oh.
15. I got 12 plus the proficiency bonus, so
Okay,
15.
15 passes, and so you're not affected by it. But you still take the 11 damage. It snaps at you again. What's your armor class?
17.
Yeah, okay, that one's going to hit again, doing another 11 damage, and then forcing another saving throw.
By the way, it's a +4 for saving throws
plus
because of
4,
my
is it?
charisma.
Mr. Charisma.
Yeah, +3 is only for the +3 is only for the initiative
God
rolls.
damn it.
Currently.
Oh,
Net
Oh.
1.
So both the tanks in the
Net
party
1.
just standing there slack-jawed, and they've sort of got a smile on their face. Something's affecting their mind. Oscar, what do you want to do?
Hang on. Do I recognise what kind of creatures these are?
You can roll
Like-
Arcana.
Are they undead, ethereal, something else?
You're not sure. I'll give you a roll.
14.
You're not sure for sure, but they look like they are native shadow plane creatures, not undead.
There you go. I'll cast Sacred Flame on the one in front of Belvar.
Okay,
Directly to his right, not the top one.
okay. It gets...
So that's a dex save.
Dex. They're quite dexterous and it passes.
oof.
Bonus action, Oscar.
I will cast Shield of Faith on Dawnbreak.
Okay. Dawnbreak, if you want to put a shield or something that you can see to show that your arm class is a bit better. Or of.
+2.
Okay.
Okay. Would I have any idea of how to break these people out of their whatever mind stuff that's happening?
Well, no, but they look charmed. They look happy to be bitten. Happy to be bitten. You don't know. It's not like a spell that you could recognize.
Yes.
Okay.
Doggy.
Doggy. Okay. But both the dogs are visible?
Yes. If they're visible to you, depends on where your token is. You'll be able to know better if they're visible or not.
All right. I will. Hold on. Let me check something real fast.
Okay, and then Katha, you're up straight after that.
Oh boy.
I will move forward so I have visuals on both of these and
Okay.
also this guy. And I will cast slow on them, which is a 40-foot square.
Great.
So that's a way big, and I can choose whichever is affected. Oof.
Could that also include the guy up on the roof?
The one on the roof
Should be.
is the same one. He just jumped down to have his second attacks.
Yeah, just
Okay.
wanted to be cool.
Orov, one of the three fails, and that's the Enuisis to the north.
Okay, hold on.
Katha, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Whoa, there was someone that was being
Wait.
slowed, isn't there?
I'm going to walk back, by the way. That's it.
Okay, time to make people die.
Maybe take the one that isn't slowed.
Yes. Let's see. There's action surge. I am going to kill the one that is slow.
The one that's slow? Okay.
Yeah.
I'd rather you
let's
took the ones
see.
that aren't slowed.
15 is hit or miss.
Yes, then.
It's a hit.
Okay, that's a 23. Did it kill yet?
Not quite. It's pretty badly injured.
Darn. Let's try that again. 10 did not work. Thank God for Action Surge. How did 13 do?
13. Now this is slowed, so is its armor class worse? Let's have a look.
It's
Yes.
reduced by
yes, because of,
2.
because of the slow, you hit.
I think
Yes.
that's
Nice.
good.
Did it die yet?
Yes.
God,
One more arrow.
last attack.
Yay! One for the one,
You're like Oprah. Arrow for you. Arrow for you.
how about the guy on the roof?
It's on the alley now.
Oh, he's in the alley now?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
an
think you
alley.
can quite see him.
Okay, I guess I cannot hit him then. Did I manage to uncharm anyone yet? If not, I'll shoot the one next to Belvar.
I will check. No, they're still slack-jawed.
Okay. The one to the right of Belvar then. Oh, not my finest.
What'd you get?
Oof.
Well,
12.
12's a miss.
Alright,
Okay.
and now we wait.
Alright. Althea, your old master turns to you and says, Althea, thank you. You've saved me. And with that, all of these ravens appear from the ground, flying up, and they do the same sort of thing that they did to poor old Beltern. And your master opens his arms and he gets sort of pecked to death or carried off or something.
Weird.
Scary.
Dawnbreak.
What is happening here?
He's always holding out tricks on me.
Oh, which doggy is he not charmed by?
Now, I'm not going to dial it back,
I'm sure.
but bear in mind that this guy's still invisible. Dawnbreak.
Yeah, I'm charmed by this dog here, right? And
You know,
it is invisible.
Oh yeah, so you're charmed. Let's have a look. I'll just come back to that. So you're standing there slack-jawed, smiling. Thank you for biting me. You are such a good boy. And okay. Yeah, so you can't take any actions, but at the end of your turn you can take it, have another go. Don't count Balvar's +4.
Oh. So I cannot take any actions this turn.
No.
Alright. Yeah. So I'll just do my saving throw.
Yeah, do your saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
See if you can bust out. Your paladinless.
Oh, well.
Oh, Althea, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move back to everybody now, so.
You can hear battle in the alley about 10 feet away from you, through the wall, over the other side of the building.
Where I am now, all I can see is the dog.
I'll ping where you can't see it probably, but you can hear something here.
Okay. I'll probably fire at this dog that I'm watching
Okay.
chew on Balvar like a squeaky toy.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You can go for it.
And I'm assuming that's sneak attack as well.
It is. It's no longer invisible because it attacked Dawnbreak, breaking its invisibility.
So, 20 hit?
20 hits.
Get him.
Sneak attack. That is.
Hey.
Okay. Bad dog.
Yes. What's your total damage there?
Oh, hang on. It's a +1 magic weapon, isn't it? Now?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So that'd be
yes, it is.
7
18
damage.
Wait, 19 total damage.
19.
Yep.
Okay, so your arrow sinks in and it yelps and snarls, but doesn't die. It's still there.
Should have used a newspaper arrow.
All right, Dawnbreak. You are incapacitated. Let's have a look.
If he was incapacitated, then he wouldn't benefit. Then Dawnbreak wouldn't have benefited from or protection, would he?
Yeah, I know, and I've figured that out.
Or-
I figured that out since in the meantime, but I'm not gonna try and dial it back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, he only has to be conscious. It's fine.
Okay, this guy comes and whips at you, Dawnbreak. You're allowed to dodge. You just can't take actions and move. So your armor class is unaffected. Handy. Hitting armor class 16. Armor class 21 is a hit.
It is.
Okay.
It's his normal armor class
Ugly.
before my shield of faith.
Oh, gets through the armor class or misses?
What's Dawnbreak's normal armor class?
Yeah.
It'd be 17.
Oh, so up to.
Yeah, it goes through then.
He's going to hit. Okay, in that case, he strikes you and does. 30...
Wait, did I miss that? I have Shield of Faith?
No, he.
You do know,
Yes,
yeah.
I cast it on my turn.
Oh shit, sorry, didn't realize. Is it a +2? Is that
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, +2.
So Dawnbreak's got a 19 armor class, and this guy's going to hit that with his second attack. He slashes at you, which does 10 piercing damage, and then says something, mutters, and all this necrotic energy pours through into the wound, doing another 22. So there's 32 damage from the second attack.
Yikes.
Damn it.
Ouchie.
And then he has a third attack. It's coming. Dice
Oh
roll.
well.
A 9 and 18. And he does the same thing again, doing 32. Oh,
Right, I'm down.
sorry, you've got a.
Alrighty.
Dawnbreak, you've got a chance of avoiding the necrotic aspect as the necrotic energy comes pulsing down. So can you roll a DC 14 dexterity saving throw, please?
Do I roll with advantage since I see the source?
Is
No.
this because of your barbarianness? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it for both of them?
It is. We'll come to that. Okay. So no paladin bonus. Okay, so you avoid 20 of that damage, Dawnbreak.
Alright. So it was 12 damage total.
The second one did 32, and so yeah, that's right, 12.
I should have raged.
Oh,
Maybe next time, after the short rest.
and this guy looks around and bamfs out somewhere.
Bastard.
Is he supposed to be in the wall?
No, he's on the roof.
Oh.
So you lot around the corner there can tell that he's on the roof, but Dawnbreak can't. Balfar, what do you want to do? You've got a dog.
You said I can't take actions,
That's
yeah?
right. Sorry. Yeah. So you're no actions, but at the end of your turn, you can roll. Shake out of it. Yes.
We're back in the game.
Okay. So,
We'll see.
Anuisis tries to bite you again and charm you again, Belvar, but misses. And then he tries for Dawnbreak with a second attack and misses that one as well. Tide's turning. Oscar, what do you want to do?
Alright, I am going to move up to these guys.
Yep.
I'm going to do Cure Wounds at level 3 on Dawnbreak.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was a great roll.
Right.
So 10 healing back to Dawnbreak.
Yeah, and can I slap Belvar to try and wake him or get him out of his charm state?
He is out of his trance.
Oh, are you?
Belvar's,
Oh,
Yeah.
good then.
Belvar's
Yeah.
okay. Dawnbreak's,
Yeah, I am in. Yeah,
Dawnbreak's not, I don't think.
get fucked in this.
Yeah, that's me then.
Orov.
Well,
I'm going to attempt to give y'all advantage. So I will tell the doggo to close its eyes and cast blindness.
Okay. It
Oh.
has a saving throw and fails. It's blind.
Yes, blind.
yes, yes,
Kill it, please.
yes.
Kether.
I'm going to attempt to oblige.
Okay.
As soon as it rolls. There we go. 17 and 24.
Whoa.
Both of
Nice.
those hit.
Under 47 piercing.
Jesus Christ.
Dead.
Yes!
Yes.
I was going to say, if
Yes. Now that guy
That
on the
ends up
roof
being
needs
a
to
one.
die too.
It took the second arrow to kill it, and you, I didn't overkill it by much. Well done. So that's the 2 shots. Is that you done?
I don't know where I can hide now. There's a free alleyway for me to actually hide behind.
Okay. Dawnbreak. I think you're still slack-jawed here. You're going to need to roll a saving throw for the end of the turn. This time you get Belvar's bonus.
Yeah,
because
what-
he's
Can I
capacitated.
still move though?
Wait a second.
Or-
Who's he charmed by to continue the incapacitation?
Dawnbreak, your move is 0. That's one of the specific effects of the
Alright.
bite of an Anuisis.
Okay. But am I still charmed since the dog died?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, probably just for this round. I'm only assuming that.
Oh my god,
Hey.
finally.
Alright.
Good roll, finally.
Althea, you can see the shadow dancer that was chasing your mentor on the roof there.
Well then, I'm gonna fire a shot at him with my bow.
Okay. Just,
Get him.
I don't know if you're familiar with it, but rogues under Tasha's can spend their bonus action. If they don't move, they can aim, which gives them advantage to hit, which would mean you could turn that into a sneak attack.
Yeah.
Another way that you can do it
I'll do that.
Another option for you is to move somewhere where you can do a hide action, and if your hide is successful, then your attack is at advantage because they're not seen, and also it's an advantage roll, which is probably even better.
Well, I've already accidentally rolled, so.
That's fine. Okay. Oh well, well the roll still stands. It's just whether you want to stand still and have a sneak, or we'll do it next time. That's all right.
I'll do it next time.
Okay, so 15 is going to miss him.
Does a 14 hit because it is +1.
Yeah, 14.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Do you want to do any movement on it? Oh no, the movement was to get the sneak attack. So, but you still got a bonus action.
Yep. No, I'll sit where I am for now.
Okay. He moves across, and then whips down at you, Althea.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Whips you once. Missing armor class 13, that would be. The second attack hits armor class 23.
So then the necrotic is a dex save for half.
Yeah, we'll just do the piercing first. So that hits you.
The second one.
Yeah, okay. There we are. Okay, piercing damage. Oh.
And I'm going to use my uncanny dodge to halve the damage, whatever it is.
Well, you can see if you save versus not first, because you might dodge a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you take 6 piercing damage, and you can do a DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Wait, 6 piercing?
Yeah. Oh no, natural 1.
I'm going to use that extra lucky.
Okay, so that's...
I'm using my
using your lucky? Yeah, sure, go for it. Oh!
Bruh!
Oh, no way.
A natural 1.
At least you have
Natural
evasion, so
2.
you still only take half.
Yeah, and that half, so it would
Yep.
be 6 piercing and 22 necrotic, so 28 in total. The
8 damage.
So 28, so if you're... Oh, we're talking about the saving throw versus the necrotic, so let's dial that back. So take the 6 piercing, and then it would be 11, so 17 in total.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah. And then he gets a third attack. And hits again.
Ah,
Doing 9.
Oh no, 9 this time.
9 piercing.
yep.
And more dexterity saves.
And 14 dexterity save, or take 22 necrotic.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay, so you
okay, only have your 9 piercing.
only take the 9 piercing.
So it's just the 9 piercing?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So what's your hit points at the moment?
I'm 25 of 51.
Okay. So if you can maintain your hit points on the token itself using the green dot, you'll see blood spurt, and we'll see the colour change as you lose health. I've just changed it to 25 for you. Okay.
Thank you.
And then he looks over his shoulder and he sort of bamfs. He can still see you, but he's on the roof, but he's further away. Oscar.
Wait, did you skip Balvar's turn just now?
I think he did.
You skipped
I
a
think it is
turn.
Balfar's
did I?
turn.
Whose turn did I skip? Oh, Belvar. I must have accidentally clicked the arrow twice. Okay, Belvar, away you go. I'll leave you there, but have your shot. What do you want to do?
Basically staying put, holding attack action to, in case anything evil comes in presence.
All right. The first thing that comes, you say, "Are you evil?" All right, cool, no worries. Oscar, nope, I'm not evil. Okay then, doesn't trigger your thing. Oscar, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll do healing word. Again on Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreak, okay.
I'll do it as level 2 this time.
Okay. Orov.
The support.
Wait, that's your healing word or cure wounds?
You're away, sorry.
Okay.
Orov.
There's a guy on the roof that needs blinding, isn't there?
There is.
Uh-huh. There is certainly a guy on the roof that I will say, close your eyes, guy, and I'll tell him to, I'll cast blindness on him.
Okay. Well,
Dawnbreaker, 19.
Now, is blindness...
Feeling much better. Thank you.
Is blindness a charm effect?
It is not.
Okay. He
Oh,
he rolls a
Plus?
15. What is he? What is it? Con.
Con.
He rolls. He gets a 16 then.
Oh,
man.
it just makes it.
Swine.
All right.
Cathar.
I'll move a little
Yeah, do your
back.
movement. And Cathar, you're
Wait,
you're peeking around the corner
let's
there,
see.
Cathar. What do you want to do?
I did not see him from there. I cannot see the guy on the roof. Is that intentional?
Here.
Should be able to see just barely.
My vision is very borked then, because, I do not see anything here.
Really?
Yeah.
What about now?
Okay. This is probably a refreshing thing.
Oh.
I'll just
In the meantime,
what you gonna do?
actually, no, I need to be in roll 20 before I can roll.
You can see him. What are we waiting for? Are you shooting arrows?
We are waiting for me to, get back into roll 20 so I can shoot
Oh, I
him.
see. Yeah,
I
okay.
still do not have vision, but if you say he is there, then I will
He's
shoot
there.
him.
He's there. He's
Shoot
there and you
him.
can see him.
Yes!
Ooh.
Oof.
Yes!
Ooh. Yes.
Yes.
Bitch.
Oh.
All right. Happy days.
Yes.
A 23 and a 20, both hits. Are these?
Yes, for 39 damage.
Are these -5 rolls? Are they? With the plus something.
These are -5 rolls.
Yeah, right. Good one.
Amazing.
And then I will cower behind the rest. Wait, no, I need to cower better. Now you can move freely.
Just once.
I await the day that he comes to stab me.
Okay. All right. So -19. Boom. Big hit. And the second one.
And then -20.
Okay.
Very good.
Dawnbreak.
Next.
Alright.
Get over here.
I would like. I really wanted to rage just to fuck this guy up, but I'm not going to do that, of course.
Yeah.
Can I still move through like my allies'
You can move
space?
through allies so long as you can end
Half movement.
away from them. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a kind of door, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a door that goes into a building.
Like, was Carter shooting inside the building? Like,
No.
is the guy is
around,
the
no, down the alley.
shadow thing?
There's a roof.
Directly south of Orof.
Oh, yeah.
And angled up.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Gotta move this way then.
1, 2, 3.
He's on the roof. I'm having trouble visualizing this.
It's
Like,
because you're not
is this
in the
a
right
wall
spot.
or is this an alleyway?
Yeah,
All
So
right.
there's a footpath.
Yeah. So how?
10 foot wide.
Yeah. So how tall is the? How high is him?
The eaves are about 10 foot off the ground.
All right. So is he like upside down or is he just up there?
No, he's standing on the roof, so he's higher than that.
So
But you can't.
do we know he's there? Do we see
No,
him?
You. Oh, where are you now? Oh, I see. You've moved 20 foot. So yeah, now you can see him. Can you see him to the south here?
Oh yeah. So I want to go up there too.
But the thing is,
I still have.
I've moved him, so let's see. Is your intent to try and get to him and just melee him to death? Is that the deal?
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25 feet will get you to there. Can you jump 10 feet? What's your running high jump?
I have a climbing speed of 20.
Ah, okay. So you could just basically climb up the wall and be fighting him toe to toe. And that's your normal movement rate. That's fine.
Right,
Wait.
So. And I do have advantage.
Going reckless?
No, isn't the guy blind?
No, he passed the blind.
He passed.
I just got
shit.
lucky.
Yeah, I'll go reckless this time.
Okay.
Oh, I'm scared for you.
Oh,
no.
not like this.
A natural 1
11.
and a
Well, too late now.
11. Second attack?
Mm.
Oh,
No way!
Oh.
No way!
no,
No way!
oh.
That sucks.
Oh no!
He's missed 4 rolls.
Oh fuck me!
Okay.
This is not.
This is not your battle.
All right.
Althea, you're in range.
Oh my
And
god!
now this Shadow Dancer is fighting something, so it's an automatic sneak attack.
Not a problem. So I'll take another shot at him
Okay.
You
with
want
my
to
short bow.
Your bonus action.
What are the odds? God damn.
Ooh,
21's
That's
a hit.
got to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
get his ass.
So, what do we got?
Hmm.
Okay.
19.
7.
Plus-
Wait, no, 20.
20 damage?
Yeah, +1 to those.
Yeah, plus
Nice.
1.
Okay. Alright, so you land the arrow in, it does a huge amount of damage. It looks like he's on his last legs, but not dead yet. Althea, you haven't done a bonus action or your move yet, if you want to do anything.
I am just going to quickly move over to the big tough armored guy,
Mm-hmm.
if I can. So, because I hurt, and that'll be me for now.
Okay. The Shadow Dancer unloads his let's see. He concentrates and vanishes and appears on a rooftop nearby. But there's a sort of a 10. You can see him. I'll ping him because Dawnbreak, you're on the roof and you can see him. He's right over here.
I can't see
You
him.
can't. Oh, no, you can't see him just because
No, yeah.
we don't have a 2-dimensional.
Oh, yeah.
3D map, but that's where he is. And then he does the parkour run across the rooftops, and runs, dashes 60 feet as well on top of the Misty Step.
Bastard.
I don't suppose I can climb the roofs, can I?
Whoops.
Oh.
I think he's
And
too
I
far
guess he
away at
just
this
dips.
point.
So
And by the
Nalvar's just going to heal up Althea
okay.
with a second level cure wounds.
Well, wouldn't it better to use your lay of hands and save your spells
Well,
for?
I've used up my lay of hands on myself, thank
Well,
you.
what if we spent nothing and instead took a short rest?
But 15 healing to Aletha.
So Alethea, you got 15 back from Belvar, and we're dropping out of combat unless anyone wants to go chasing across the rooftops.
I don't think 90 movement is enough to chase him.
Yep.
Yeah.
You might. Dawnbreak could probably do it with his Tabaxi special power, but not for protracted. He's a cheater more than a jogger. Orov, you
I
hear
don't think my dwarf will keep up.
Orov, you hear a voice behind you. Impressive. You made me take notice. And there's this guy behind you that I think some of you were trying to have talk to earlier.
It's
Took notice,
me.
did you? Did you know what that whole commotion was about?
A shadow dancer chasing their prey. The Shadowkai have to keep... They're adrenaline junkies. They have to keep alert, have to keep active, have to keep awake. Unless you do something,
Aren't you a Shadowkai too?
anything to feel alive, as soon as you stop, as soon as you slow down, you forget, and then you're gone.
What do you have to do to become their prey?
It's a bit of a realm, it's a bit of a dog-eat-dog land. We fight and scrap over touchstones. They're a currency in this land.
I see.
You've come from the gates, I see.
Well,
Yeah.
Where are you trying to go?
Well, we're trying to look for this person who is the speaker for the Raven Queen.
yes. Markella, if you know her.
Markella, yes, the Plaza of the Lost. And he sort of gestures in direction.
He motions to the... What?
He motions in a direction, so...
Which direction?
So he says, head through the city.
Oh, shall we head off in that direction?
I mean, yeah.
Is it the direction I had everyone going in the first place?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Nice.
We're going the right way. Pretty demonic.
You did, but did you really know that it was that way?
Of course I did.
The Plaza of the Lost...
Okay, fair.
The Plaza of the Lost is not where you're seeking, though. But you must cross it into the court of empty desires before the great fortress. There, the Gloomweaver...
Is there any
Markella-
shortcuts?
There, the Gloomweaver, Markella, holds court.
Is it dangerous there?
Well, it's dangerous everywhere here.
Yeah, Dawnbreak is going to approach the guy and kind of kneel down a bit. Don't you have some kind of token to remind you of things? One of you told me that you should have something to remember, a dear item. Don't you have a token?
He says, I haven't had any for many, many days.
Wait, you haven't eaten?
He says he hasn't had his token. He lost his last token days ago.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And so what happens now if you lost your token?
Can I have your axe?
My ex? You want my ex?
I'm like pushing Dawnbreaker away. Don't give it to him.
I sense it. I sense it has memory.
What do you want my ex?
I don't care about it.
Yeah, my memories.
Well, they can be traded.
Yeah, that's what they want. Let's not.
Okay, I think we should keep going. He's
Yeah.
going to stand up and walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
He feels
we
bad
need to
though. He feels pretty bad.
Yes. Maybe find a better place to short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want that guy watching my axe.
So, what you do need to know, and everyone can sort of say now or decide now, is just have a look through your traits, flaws, ideals, or bonds, and let us know if there's any token or item that you are carrying. It has to be something that you've got on your character sheet now that might be something that somehow relates, that you would have an affinity for, that you would associate with that part of your personality, of your memories. We've got, well, I think Dawnguard is, Dawnguard. Dawnbreak's got his axe as a symbol of his freedom.
Yep.
I've got my holy symbol of my faith.
Yep.
Yes. I have an old letter about a library I was running.
Okay. And is that connected to any one of your particular traits or bonds, ideas?
My second personality trait, yes.
Okay. The power one? Or something?
No, the part where I like to read a lot.
Okay. Okay. Who else have we got? So that was Orov, was it? Or was that Cathar? Cathar. Yep.
Cathar.
Yeah, that was me, Catherine.
Right. Orov, what's your item?
I think Orov's item might be his spellbook, and just the empty pages of his spellbook fits with his bond.
Okay. And Balvar?
I think he said his symbol of faith.
Oh, that's right. The holy symbol. Oscar. Oh, I thought it was Oscar that said symbol of faith. I'm getting
Yeah,
pieces.
Oscar, I'm the one.
Belvar has his shield,
Okay.
which is for his ideal bravery.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And who am I missing? Althea, do we have you? Oh, you're...
I would probably say my token would be my set of weighted dice. Or me being a bit of a born gambler.
Okay. All right. Very good. I think that's everyone, unless I've shout out if you don't have one, but that's cool. We'll just move quickly on. You are you looking for a place to take a short rest?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you managed.
That'll be good.
The city's pretty much empty. Every now and then you do see other Shadow Kai moping about the streets, but you find a place where you can take a short rest. So if anyone wants to roll any hit dice and you recover your short rest things.
I'll roll my single hit die because I'm not expecting any more short rests.
I still haven't taken any damage.
Oh my god.
Take short rest.
Well, when the wizard takes damage, we have failed.
That's true. Y'all need to protect me. No,
Yes.
I'll stab ghosts with my dagger. Don't know. Arcane recovery. Yeah. I will regain my second level spell slots.
Back at
More blindnesses.
Whoa, we're back to action surging and second winding.
Yeah.
I love fighters.
I
Get
also love
everything
fighters.
back. Yeah, they get absolutely everything. They should rest.
As an Eldritch Knight, I unfortunately have long rest resources instead of all short rest
Yeah.
ones.
You should
Oh yeah, you do have spells.
arcane
Yeah.
recovery. You should be wizards get arcane recovery.
I'm using it to recover my second levels.
Right. Okay. So you press on after, and eventually you find yourselves entering this plaza. There's a break in the fog, and there's several Shadowkai just milling about. Maybe more than 10 or so. You just see a few more sitting around.
The Lost, huh?
Yes. Is this the place that we were supposed to go?
You're not
According to
sure.
that guy, yeah.
It's a plaza.
What's this place called?
Oh,
He said a Plaza of the Lost.
Yeah.
These people must
Right.
have lost their
identity.
Yeah. You want to keep your belongings where you can see them, or where you can.
No one's taking my great axe, relax.
There's a,
Yes.
And that at that I tighten the wristbands on my shield.
yeah.
Just
Unfortunately, I cannot attune to my letters with Eldritch Bond. Otherwise, I would know.
There's
just
maybe a
gonna,
dozen
Tuck in the holy symbol inside my vestment.
There's probably a dozen Shadowkai wandering aimlessly, and they seem to not only take no heed of you lot, but they take no heed of each other as either. Almost as if they're like living zombies. The cobblestone plaza is centered with a dry fountain. And they depict a masked woman wearing a feathered cloak. The stains on this fountain, on this statue in the middle of the fountain, suggest that maybe at one time water did flow, and that the flow came from the empty eye sockets like tears.
What's wrong with this place?
I think we keep moving.
You reckon
Yes.
it's a Raven Queen or something? This feathered woman.
Yes, we were looking for her voice.
Okay,
Yeah.
you start keeping you head on through and take another rally, moving on in the direction that you were heading towards this huge tower. Wending your way through the alleys and the streets and the debris, and then you come through into a plaza looking identical to this one, to the last one. There's a fountain in the middle, and a dozen or so Shadowkai.
Not another one. I think it's the same one.
Yeah, are they seated in the same positions? And
No.
all right, so it's not the same.
There is
What
the
about-
same problem.
Yeah. What about the statue in the meadows?
Yeah. Do a investigation check for me.
I'm not the one to do it. Yeah.
Oh.
Please.
I can do it.
Sure, I can
My
join
way
you.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can,
I'm not gonna even try.
okay, so Orov,
Don't
I
look at
don't know
me.
why I tried.
Orov has a sneak.
I'll have a
Good
look.
thing
too.
I wasted my that
Oh,
one now.
fuck it. I'll try it.
We're all just like
Yeah.
looking so close in this statue.
Right. So usually when there's like some sort of group check, either everyone rolls and the net of the party has to pass. So fails is actually really bad. It drags the party down. So otherwise, only one person checks for the party, like a tracker at the front or something along those lines. And others can decide to help or step back and not get in the way. And if you're trying to help because your investigation's pretty good, I can give you a roll. But rather than everyone rolling, if what the other people do, other than the prime investigator, is they lower the DC for the main person. So
I say Orov, do it.
Hey, I'm just taking all
Yeah.
of you can be the Inspector Clouseau for tonight. And Orov, you reckon that this is exactly the same plaza, exactly the same fountain, and exactly the same statue. The fountain is full of grime and leaves and dead leaves and mud. Looks like it hasn't worked for a while, but it is wet. In fact, the ground is wet in the all over the plaza. And you see some sort of grime-covered access panel in the back of the pedestal where the statue rests.
Oh. I'll cast Mage Hand and try to clean off the grime and see what's up with the panel.
Yep. So your mage hand wipes off the grime, and it looks like there's some sort of access panel to get into the machinery within the fountain.
I'll try to open it.
Okay. Your mage can open it up, but it looks like it might need a bit of dexterity or a bit of sort of tools or things to do, rather than just manual handling.
I think I know the person for that.
Althea, you seem to be good about,
good with drow keys, drow locks.
Yep. I'll come up and have a look and a bit of a tinker.
Okay, so you get your thieves' tools out. Can you roll we're using sleight of hand, I believe.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yes.
Damn.
What did you got?
Reliable.
23. Okay, what's your intelligence plus and what's your dex plus?
Just
base rolls.
Just base. My intelligence is +2. My dex is +4.
Okay. So what this was a sleight of hand check, and so you get the proficiency because you can use those tools, but it was intelligence rather than just straight dex. So that still makes that a 21, and you manage against all odds to get this fountain going, and the statue of the Raven Queen starts weeping once again. And so much so that these Shadow Kai seem to awaken briefly, and some of them come over to you.
Hello.
One of them even says...
They did it.
One of them even says, "Incredible."
Oh.
Whoa.
Well done.
You thirsty? Drink some water.
I just have a knack for making ladies cry.
Nice.
You can see one person is sort of sitting in the fountain, and she's holding a rag of cloth, and she seems to start tearing up and saying, I'd forgotten the children that are my everything. Someone stole the shawl that I used to wrap them in." And she's just got a little skerrick of it, but you've sort of awakened it briefly at least.
Oh.
Neat. I didn't know that this fountain was a giant touchstone for them.
Maybe.
Well, it's just...
I'll approach the lady.
Yep.
I'll approach the lady and, very uncaring of her problems, I'll ask, "Hey lady, you have any idea where the Court of Empty Desires is?"
She looks up and says, "The Court of Empty Desires is down in that direction," and she points pretty much the direction that you believe that you walked before, but that's the direction she sends you.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go. Let's try not to disturb them any further.
Yes. Or overstay our welcome.
And
True.
Althea, you find a platinum coin in the back of the machinations of the fountain.
And that's going straight in my pocket.
Yep. And as you put that in your pocket,
Yeah, I can't believe you.
as you get that in your pocket, you actually feel, there are better days right around the corner. So long as you keep up hope, there's always a chance. And you actually gain a new personality trait.
Ooh. That's a coach coin.
Wait. Did we just
I like
steal
it.
someone's touchstone?
She did. She
I
did.
didn't steal it. I found it.
Well, you didn't steal it. You found it.
Ah, true. Donations for that other guy that was trying to steal the great axe.
Maybe you
Hey,
can.
here, I'll trade you a platinum coin for the great axe.
That's a
Just
good
as
trait.
barbarian raging with this platinum coin in his hand.
You're like Princess Leia.
Great coin master.
You've got basically a coin of hope.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that.
A coin of hope. Yeah.
Mm.
All right. So you were you moving on or still chatting?
I vote
think
we
we
move
could
on.
You know.
Going.
Onwards. I have a feeling we're going to find what we're looking for.
Yeah, you're feeling chipper.
Yes, the exit.
You all do.
Yes,
know
very well, old lady.
Althea does have
Wow!
a spring in her step now, and she's feeling good about being 70. Let me bring us back.
It's an elf though, so doesn't really matter.
It was an extra 30 years last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was already. I'm now over 300 years old, apparently.
Yeah.
That's still young.
Oh,
You still look quite spry.
Yeah.
the -1 to my strength, was that permanent?
No, that came off at the end of the short rest.
Yes!
Oh, awesome. Oh,
Oh, that's
Ooh.
good.
oh, damn.
Right on
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Oh, what the hell?
Ah, there we are.
Not these dogs again.
Yeah, there's another one.
Okay.
There's another one of these dogs. There's many Shadow Kai, maybe Shadow Dancers, but there's multiples of them this time.
Oh yeah, are they cool? The dog and that other guy? What are they doing,
Oh,
those two?
no. They are very
Oh,
cool. They're
Marcella!
exactly who we're looking
Ah.
for.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens is
Oh.
you arrive in this court, and it looks like a bit of a what might have been an audience hall or a fancy tavern. There's a few tables around, and you can see that there's a group of Shadow Kai that are. One's got his shirt off, and another one is doing this intricate tattoo all across his back. There's someone else, and they're doing like scarification, like branding of these runes with incantations at the same time. Most of them have got multiple ear piercings and things like that, chains joining them up.
story time, coming to us from an ancient rhyme. Witches, dragons, saints and kings, weavers of spells and magic things, forest of dark and mountains of grass, here comes a story